Stand, see if I can stand. We had something like that thing on your neck in the pool. Huh? Look how big this is. We got on the neck. Man. Hell no, I couldn't do it. That was a big old person on my neck.
I'm glad I'm on mute.
Oh.
I think the whole
Let me be
that's the set. No, I don't think so. I don't care if I could hold it. I don't think I'll be want to do that.
I got this on move. So I'm talking about the big pole. He's talking about big pole.
Yep. color is up. You said what?
Glad you could join us sometime.
Hey, Shalom, everybody online. Can I get a one? Can I get a one if I can be heard? I want to make sure that I have the camera position in the right position.
Oh, that's. I can hear you.
You hear?
Yeah. Oh, I was turning on which to see. Oh, and the one. I just seen this video just now, dude. Somebody in Seattle try to push. Somebody in Seattle try to push another man in front of the train and get him ran over. But if he failed to do it, the dude like stopped himself from like falling off the side of the plane. Son, praise the Lord, sign like, yo, what the heck? The video showed the dude that he just mind his own business, and the dude came from behind him and tried to end his life for no reason. Cold, it's cold. Like I said, when Nicky Reed showed the bomb, the level mini show, my squad, cold. Beautiful. Okay. I can't really see this. That's said. Okay. This yeah, mais de uma apanhada para um churrasco face east. Abanawa, Yahawah, SHAM, MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, SHAM, Kalal, Anak Noah, Bob Kusha, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Korash, Haya, Shamka, Malakwathka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Father Ratazar, Kowa, Haya, Bashamayim, Adonanawa, Lachom, Called, Yawam, Wasalach Nawa, Kamwaf Nawa, Kazalach Nawa, Kamwaf Nawa, Wala'ah, Tabia Nawa, Wanasaya one, Abal, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwaf, Waha'ala, Wahafa Paraf, La'ai Walamni, Abanawa, Yahawah, Babukusha, Shalach, Amafka,
Ahaka,
Ahaka,
Shalomka,
Shalomka,
Kagamaka,
Ka,
Yadaika,
Yadaka,
Kakamka,
Lalaka,
La Anaknoa,
Lakum,
Shalak, Wadash, Warasha,
Waka,
La Anaknoa,
Wakum,
Babakusha, Babakusha,
Bakasha,
Babakusha,
Bakasha,
Babakusha,
Bakasha,
Barakatah now Yahawah,
Bakaka, no,
Barakatah Mashiach Yahushai,
Bakaka, Mashiach Yahushai,
Basham,
Basham,
Mashiach,
Mashiach,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
the water, the water,
the water,
the water,
the water,
Yahawah,
Yahweh,
Basham,
Basham,
Mashiach,
Mashiach,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
the Iwilumyum,
Wala, Lumyum,
the Iwilumyum,
Wala, Lumyum,
the Iwilumyum,
Wala, Lumyum,
the Iwilumyum.
Wala, Lumyum.
All right, just shout from six. All right. Giving all praise and glory to the Most High Power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The water for joining us tonight. We are looking at Mashiach Yahushai, Most High, and dealing with our Exodus, us leaving Egypt and how we got to get ready ourselves for our exit out of this captivity. Con?
Con.
Yeah, so it's all important that we consider what we need to do to be able to, you know, be ready so we have to get ready. That's why we're looking at the scriptures and gonna bring forth understanding of these last days so we can be ready and not fall short of what it is that's set up against us. Very important. Well, we have to repent, ask the Most High for forgiveness, and keep it moving toward the kingdom, you know, and believe that He has forgiven us and get better and change. We can start out with Colossians 3:17.
I got you. Ready?
Yeah.
Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all. Salakia. Do all by Sham Hamashiach Yahushai.
Right. So whatever you do in
Giving
word or deed, do all by Shem Mashiach in the name of the anointed Savior, Mashiach Yahushai. Read.
giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. Ba Sham Hamashiach Yahushai.
That's right. So we give thanks to the Most High Power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, by Him, in the name of the anointed Savior. That's what it says right there. That's how we give thanks to the Most High by Him. Get Ephesians 5:20. Very important. That's why it's very important to know these scriptures so that as much as you can and allow it to be in you so that when you are by yourself, you can go into these studies and look at, you know, what it is that we need to do and keeping ourselves close to the Most High so we be worthy to be redeemed from this wicked kingdoms that we've been scattered in, right?
Ephesians 5:20. Giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father in the name of our.
That's by Shem Hamashiach Yahushai,
Khan.
isn't it? In the name of the anointed Savior, right?
Salakia. Ephesians 5:20. Giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father in the name of our Basham HaMashiach Yahushai.
So that's how we give thanks to the Most High in the name of the anointed Savior, because He said in St. John 14:6. About Yahushai words, this is what He said in St. John 14:6.
St. John 14:6. HaMashiach Yahushai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
Say, no man come to the Father but by him. So this is what he's saying. Jump down to verse 13. He the way, he shows how to follow the truth, which is the laws and the commandments of the Most High. We know that class, right? Psalms 119, 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So we know that through understanding what the truth is. And it's defined in Psalm 119, 142 all day. It ain't going nowhere. It'll be right there. That's why I say he's the way to show us how to follow the truth, which is the laws of the Most High, the commandments of the Most High, that's going to lead to everlasting life. And he said, no man comes to the Father but by him. And there is no New Testament when he's saying this. There's only the law and the prophets, the Old Testament. So I don't know how these pork chop eating preachers, even if they didn't eat pork, regardless, they still are, if they don't realize that they have to learn the law and the prophets if they're going to be like him, because he's saying that. And there is no New Testament at the time he's saying that. If you go to the time when he's in the flesh on the earth, you know, come on, make it make sense. It don't make any sense at all. That's why he said, verse 13.
St. John 14 and 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
That's right, that the Father may be glorified in him. You know, but most people miss that. Nobody ever seen that when you keep on reading. You just read right through it. They hear that. It's just all about individuals. So what do you say next?
Verse 14. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. Verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Right. So he said, you ask anything in his name, he would do it. He said, you love me, keep my commandments. So most people think about what it is they're going to ask to get whatever they want, you know, in their prayer, whatever. Give me, give me, give me, give me. That's why I said, you ask anything in my name, I would do it. But most people don't realize the fact that he said that the Father could be glorified in the Son. Nobody ever seen that, ever, ever. Nobody. When I brought those scriptures out, what do you think the most significant part of what he just said is? It was always, whatever I ask, I'm going to get. He's going to go to the Father for me, and he's going to give me what I want. In other words, you know, that's pretty much summing it all in one state. You know, no matter what they said, it always mattered to me. He said, you ask anything, I would do it. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments, do what I say do. So they doing what he say doing, but missing the fact that he said that the Father could be glorified in the Son, because they ain't really thinking about him as they should be, you know. Well, it's like, okay, well, just like we don't forgot about the Most High, you forget about him right there when he's talking to us clearly right there, you know. And most people, they're not really about it. They just about whatever they're going to get out of this. What's in it for me? It's always been that way. You know, all about people or themselves or people, straight up. And it's not, it shouldn't be that way. So we see that's why, you know, the Spirit brought, to start off with Colossians 3 and 17, right there. Whatever you say, whatever you do, do it all in the name of the Lord and Savior. Giving thanks to the Most High. We thank the Most High, you know, for everything. It don't matter what it is that we encounter in life, we still thank him. And then most people can't do that because you've been programmed to think the devil did something whenever something bad happened. Well, the Most High the one that's doing it. You know, devil ain't got no power over the Most High. But when you give him all the power, who you giving power to? The Most High or the devil? Most people don't know. Get Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See, most people don't know enough of the Most High to really be, you know, you can't just come up with him in your own mind. You can't just, oh, this is him. No. Read this.
Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he.
That I is the Most High, you know. And that's who we got to tap into. We want to see everlasting life. We got to tap into the Most High. Says, see, even I am he. Read.
And there is no power with me.
Nobody with him when he talk about himself. Read.
I kill.
Oh no, the devil killed.
I kill.
No, some man killed.
I kill.
Oh, some woman killed.
I kill.
A child killed him.
I kill.
A kid killed him.
I kill.
An animal killed him.
I kill.
Moses said what?
I kill.
He said, I kill. Read.
And I make alive.
See, people don't like to hear that. They want to stay in their own mindset of how they have their own little small most high in their mind that are made up. But who killed? What did it say?
I kill.
Moses said, I kill. Read.
And I make
He
alive.
said, I make alive. Anybody be put to death? The Most High said, I'm the one that put him to death. I allowed it to go down. And anybody that's born in this earth, baby or whatever, the Most High made alive. You know, been miracles where, you know, the doctors say, oh, you can't make it. But what did the Most High say? Read.
I kill and I make alive.
Go ahead.
I wound and I heal.
So the doctor here, I remember the doctor told me, you kept me alive all this time. I said, man, you ain't did nothing. Kept me alive. The Most High power, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob kept me here now. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Get out of my face talking that madness. But who wound?
I wound.
The Most High said he wounds, read.
And I heal.
And he the one that heal us, yo. Nobody but the Most High. Con?
God.
Yeah. So now, look at Amos 3 and 6. So we got to establish something here because most people don't really look at the Most High, but who he really is to be able to deal with, you know, what's written of him in the scriptures, because without him, then we are without hope, without faith. You have faith in a MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, and you don't even know the Most High. How is that going to help you? We got to deal with that. Read.
Amos 3 and 6.
What do you say?
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
And a whole lot of alarms being blown in cities of this destruction, this wickedness and destruction that's going on in the world now in warfare. You know, sirens are going off in Israel and Iran and in Russia and Ukraine and all the other cities, you know, that the sirens going off because there's war. Read.
And the people not be afraid.
Hey, you hear them sirens, man, you know there's something going on. And the people be afraid. You get scared. Read.
Shall there be evil in a city?
What?
Shall there be evil in a city?
Shall there be evil in a city? Read.
And the Most High hath not done it.
And the Most High have not done it? There'll be evil in the city and the Most High have not done it? Well, that's why I say people don't really know him. Read.
Verse 7. Surely the Most High thy power will do nothing.
Most High will do nothing, but what do we do? He do this, read.
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
So he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. You see? So there are things that happen in this earth and that are happening in the earth that most don't really connect with individuals that the Most High is showing his secrets to his servants, the prophets. They'd be like, oh, y'all might think it's coincidence. No. Get Ecclesiasticus 23 and 19. So you know how these secrets of the Most High are revealed to his servants, the prophets, and the servants are the Israelites, period. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 23, verse 19.
Ecclesiasticus 23 and 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not the eyes of the Most High, are 10,000 times brighter
than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Hear that? So the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. We can't even look at one sun. But his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men. And considering the most secret parts, those things that you think you're getting away with, or you think nobody sees you, especially you don't see me, people. You think you're getting away with doing whatever you're doing, when the Most High already said he show off his secrets to his servants, the prophets. He gonna bring it one way or another. But if you're not spiritual, that don't mean anything to you, because you say, oh, you think you get away with something. You get away with nothing. Then the Most High bring that judgment on those that are against what it is that he would have you to do in righteousness, then you wonder why. Give me Ecclesiasticus 5 and 2. Read 2 through 4.
Calm.
Because this is who got to save us. MASHAYACH sit on the right hand side of the Most High. He can't make a move until the Most High say, rise and go and judge and make war and set righteousness on this earth. Do a righteous power, MASHAYACH. Another righteous power, the ultimate righteous power, the Most High. Read.
Ecclesiasticus 5 and 2. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart.
Hear that? He said point blank, follow not. I mean, don't follow your own mind, the way you think, and your strength, no matter what it is. If you can't validate it with these scriptures, then it's null and void. He could care less. It says to walk in the ways of thy heart. The heart is the way you think. The heart is the mind, the way you think. But see, if you just look at the heart, if it just means a vessel that pumps blood to your organs and so forth, how is that really, how is that really, you can follow your heart, what you gonna follow your heartbeat? What you gonna follow? I mean, think about it. That's all we know of a heart, right? I mean, it's just, okay, well, I'm gonna, yeah, but we're gonna make a rap song or something like that. What you gonna do with it? Think about it. But a lot of people say, follow your heart. That's what I tell you, follow your heart, right? Give me Mark 7:21. Hold that where you at. Give me Mark 7:21. Look what the heart is. Look what it represents. And shalom to everybody. Welcome. All praise and glory to the Most High. YAHAWASHI. Thank you for joining us. Come on in here and give a like as you come in. Read this.
Mark 7 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts.
Wait a minute, proceed what?
Proceed evil thoughts.
But I thought you're supposed to follow your heart. How you gonna follow your heart and you gonna, so in other words, you follow your heart, you're gonna get evil thoughts. That's what you say, out of the heart of man proceed what?
Proceed evil thoughts.
The main thing I want you to see is the fact that out of the heart of man, that they say when you follow your heart, proceed evil thoughts. Thoughts, the way you think. That's what heart means in the Bible, but primarily, unless you say, because I haven't seen really where they really, dissect our heart, that's what's in our body, in that aspect, you know what I mean? But I know that it tells you that the heart means your thoughts, you follow your heart, right? Give me Jeremiah 7 and verse 9. Let's see, no, that's not it. I like this though. Still in 7, that's the spirit. Give me Jeremiah 7:4.
Jeremiah 7:4.
Uh-huh.
Trust ye not in lying words.
What did it say?
Trust ye not in lying
Say,
words.
trust ye not in lying words. Saying what?
Saying, the temple of the Most High.
The temple of the Most High. The temple of the Most High, right? The temple of the Most High. You trust in the heart. Who told you that? Came from where? The church. Some religions, that's why I call it Christian insanity. Some religion told you to trust in your heart. It started there. Follow your heart, right? And we just told you the heart means the thoughts. Follow your own thoughts, right? But you say, hey, trust you not in lying words. They lying to you. Saying what? The temple of the Most High. The temple of the Most High, what? Oh, yeah.
The temple of the Most High. The temple of the Most High. The temple of the Most High are
The
these.
temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High are these, you know, and what they're telling you to do, right? And following religion. Most High never gives no religion. You know, we the temple of the Most High. Read 1 Corinthians 3:16, you know, and that's how this is when you look at them bringing forth any religion, I don't care what it is. Any religion is man-made or woman-made, either or. The temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High are these, right? What's the temple of the Most High? Let's read it.
1 Corinthians 3:16.
Kind.
Know ye not that ye
All right, we back. Had a little technical difficulty. Song? All right. Read that again. Say where you at. I want to focus on
1 Corinthians 3:16.
kind.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High.
We the temple of the Most High. We the children of Israel. Because when you read the first beginning of any chapters in the New Testament, it's talking to we, the children of Israel, to the saints. We the saints. We the children of Israel. You know, the Most High is the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see God, well, we know that's dog spelled backwards. That's a European Germanic word that they created around the 5th century AD, 5th century, 8th century AD. You know what I mean? They created that word, God, and put it in the Bible. So that's why we say power instead of that. We're not saying L-O-R-D because that's B-A-A-L. Look it up. I mean, we're going to continue to put it in our face until we as a people realize that, you know, the people that had our book for over 250 years have changed things, taken things out and put things in, you know. So that's, read it again.
1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High?
We the temple of the Most High. We the children of Israel. Hey, yeah, could you look at the refrigerator? Get my water filled. It's in the priest. Read that.
And that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in we, the children of Israel. You see? And what do you say concerning our bodies? Because our bodies are the temple of the Most High. His Spirit is within us. Read.
Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of the Most High.
Any man do what?
If any man defile the temple of the Most High.
Any man defile the temple of the Most High, read.
Him shall the Most High destroy.
So you got to look at this. You do things that will defile, so like defile your body, you know, and drinking too much, you know, smoking too much. Because you're supposed to smoke at all, really. Most of the time, make our bodies consume smoke. Or anything that you do that will be, you know, contrary to having a sound mind, body, and soul. You know, according to the laws, statute, commandments of the Most High, then you say, they're going to destroy you. You know, you do things that's, you know, it's wrong. But we got the zeal of the Most High, maybe not according to knowledge, according to be able to go to the scriptures and back it up, but we the children of the Most High. Inside us is his spirit, and he know, you know, everything will be recorded. So you defile your temple, your body, say him the Most High shall destroy. Read.
For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are.
Hear that? He say, the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple we are. What makes us holy? St. John 7:12. Temple of the Most High, our bodies is holy. You turn it. No, it's cool. I'm cool. Temple of the Most High is holy. So what makes our bodies holy? Because everybody's body is not holy. But this is what makes your body holy. Romans 7:12.
I think it's St. John. Was it St. John or Romans?
Romans 7:12. This make our bodies holy.
Romans 7:12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good.
Right. So this is what makes us holy. Like he said, your body is holy because the Most High and MASHAYACH dwell within us. And you know what happens when you take his spirit back? You're gone. You finished. That's it. That's why I say we have to be holy. Go back to Jeremiah 7. That's why I say we trust in lying words, you know, saying the temple of the Most High, temple of the Most High, trust in your heart, trust in however you feel. And that's a lot of people, you caught up in emotions, your lust, your anger, your feelings, and all these things that are contrary to how you should be and looking at, am I right, Most High, in the way I feel? Am I right, Most High, in what I say? Am I right, Most High, in the things that I'm doing? Or am I just like coming out of the world and still in the world in the mindset and just call yourself an Israelite? Or you think you're in the truth? When it's about changing for betterment of ourselves so we can see this second age exodus out of this madness, man, where we scattered in, all these countries we scattered in. How are we going to see it if we still dealing with the same mindset that we had in the world? Talk to me. You know, you're the same person. The exact same person you was a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, however long you've been in the truth. You have to be evolving to get better and better and better. You can't remain the same. Or this ain't no club. This ain't no just gathering together. This is serious, man. And you're going to find out how serious it is when you find out that we got to deal with Jacob's trouble. And some of us got to deal with that, and some of us don't. Understand this. Everybody don't have to go through the same thing. Because someone's already looking at what we got to deal with, to already knowing what he told us we got to deal with and what's coming down the pipe, so you get ready for that. You ain't got to get ready. You going to be ready. That's what it's about. How you going to be ready for the Exodus and you still the same person you was before you got the truth? And just add a little bit of something. You just memorize some scriptures. You got to talk to me. No, so I ain't hearing that. It's about changing, more spiritual. And I don't think people understand spiritual enough to be able to realize how serious this is. Don't wait till it hit. I mean, what do you think? People in Israel, I've been over there. Everywhere you go, I don't care if you go to the bathroom, wherever you go, there's a bomb shelter. It says you use the bathroom and right above your head, bomb shelter. Go here. This is where you go to get to the bomb shelter. Everywhere you go, it's like that. You think it's not gonna be here? Oh, America can't be touched, son. You think your little comfort zone gonna be like this forever? And you see the war, they talk about World War III. What do you think? America gonna be just, it talks about how, people think that's here. And some of you say, you still think the same way that the scriptures say because you caught up in their mindset. They got you programmed to think just like them. Come on now, talk to me. If you think, oh, you ain't gonna be ready for the time that's coming, you see what's happening. What do you think? They just gonna bow down and everybody gonna bow down in this world? And this place gonna be untouched? That's why they call us a virgin daughter of Babylon. And if you got that same mindset of how this world will have you think you're nothing but a robot team, man, you spiritually discern, man. Understand. How do you look at it, man? You don't have that spirit to be able to know how we got to deal with this, man. That's why I say you trust in lying words, man. Follow your heart. They lied to you. That is a lie from the pit of this madness that we in, man. Damnation. For real, for real. Read.
Jeremiah 7:4. Trust ye not in lying words.
Come on, man. We gotta trust in the word of the Most High. That's true. Trust in the true word of the Most High. Not no lying words. They don't lie here, lie there. You run around, you talk about, okay, we hang the Bible, you can't show it nothing. To prove that what you've been taught is real, man. Read that.
Saying, the temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High are these.
Yeah, the temple of the Most High over here. The Baptist church, the Catholic church, the Jehovah's Witness, Church of God in Christ, Church of Christ, church of this, church of that, church of that. This is what it is. Women pastors, women over telling men what to do in the church. What is that? That's in the scripture? Where that's at? Where you find that at? What's that called? Men. And men gotta stand up and be men. They go up in these churches with all these women that see they ain't feeling on themselves, man. That's how this works, man. He's supposed to be in there taking control, and the woman supposed to be under him. That's the order. We went through the order last night. 1 Corinthians 11:3. The Most High is over MASHAYACH is over the man's over the woman, point blank. They don't never change, man. I don't care if you married or you not married. You still ain't gonna be usurp authority over a man. Come on, man. Think about it. We didn't have no women police. We had no women in the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, whatever we had. We ain't had no women in that. But now look how this world is. Women, they're gonna take on that responsibility. A woman gonna take on Akeem. And she weigh 150 pounds. A cop. Get out of here. Get up here. Get up. Keep it. He probably take her like this.
Yeah, right.
He said, say over here. Take one hand, take her. Get over there. You know what I mean? Come on, man. And she gotta take them down. Or any of us, as far as men are concerned. You know what I mean? Whenever that adrenaline comes back, get up, man. You know what I mean? Like you feel it, man. Come on, man. That ain't nothing for no woman to be doing.
Come on.
But in this world, it's accepted. Come on. Lying was temple of the Most High over here, over there. Jump to verse 9. This is where we at, man. Well, we got to bring the truth, unadulterated truth to this world. Read.
Jeremiah 7:9
and 8.
Salakia. Jeremiah 7:8. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit.
Lying words that cannot profit. Lying words that cannot profit, man. Trust in your heart. That's a lying words, man. Lying words, man. Cannot profit. So what are they doing? Turning. You see? People are trusting in lying words, man. That cannot profit. Think about this. You're told something that's contrary to what the Most High tells us in these scriptures. And you can't validate how you feel if you don't know the scriptures, right? They don't know the scripture. How they gonna validate how they feel and just say this is the way I feel? And it's like all these years that you spent in learning and learning and learning and learning and counseling and counseling and counseling, and then all of a sudden now, when the Bible's closed, now you don't know it no more. You don't know the Bible no more. And that's how it's been, you know? And that's how people be when you look at following your heart. That's what's the difference. You've been praying, you've been trained and praying that you're supposed to follow however you feel. Right? I mean, most people, that's how people are. They follow how they feel. And he said, what? Read.
Verse 9. Will ye still murder and commit adultery and swear falsely and burn incense unto Baal?
Wow. Go ahead.
And walk after other gods whom ye know not.
Think about that, man. I mean, say, would you steal, murder? You know you're a murder if you hate your brother. You know you're a murder if you hate your sister. And a lot of times, you know, we as Israelites, we come hard. So they all think what we coming at is hate. This is the most love you ever can get. To tell you the right way, care how we come hard. It's the best love you could ever have in your life. To know what this word is saying and what the Most High is saying. And you already trusted in, you know, it said what? You steal, you murder, and you commit adultery. A man going with another man's woman, a woman that's married, supposed to be, even if you engaged, you still are that man, espoused to that man. You're supposed to be going outside of that. And what? Burn incense unto Baal. And why we spelling it? Because Exodus 23 and 13. And you get the Compact Bible Dictionary, get Baal. Show them that. It's very important because these are the things that, how hard it is it to look at this and bing, bing. So people leaving, bing, bing, they only hear that, bing, 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 they out of here. Look, how hard is it to not do these things so that you can be closer to the Most High? But it says you burn incense unto Baal. And what have you get?
Exodus,
right. 23:13. Wait a minute.
Exodus 23:13.
Mm-hmm.
And in all things that I've said unto you, be circumspect.
So be cautious. All things he said to us, be cautious, be cautious. Be careful. What he say?
And make no mention of the name of other gods.
It's the law. It's the law. You can take it lightly because a lot of brothers and sisters, they take this lightly. You know, they hear it and they take it lightly. You taking the Most High lightly. Most High wrote the laws with his finger. So you giving the Most High your middle finger. Maybe that'll hit you hard. You said what? Read from the top?
It said, Exodus 23:13. And in all things that I've said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth.
He said, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. That's why we have to be cautious. We have to look at, okay, well, do I have to say that? Y'all a bunch of robots and robotees, man. You still gonna follow whatever it is that whoever your leader is, or whoever your pastor, minister, whoever it is, say this what they're doing, then you follow the same thing, man. You gotta look at this. They're not gonna be with you whenever judgment come. Who gonna be there with you then? You're gonna be by yourself. We gonna be by ourselves. That judgment, like we talking about getting out of here, the Exodus out of here. We gonna get out of here as individuals. You're gonna be judged as individuals, not as no church or no congregation, no camp, none of that, man. Or make sure that, you know, unless y'all flying together and the plane go down together, everybody ain't dying at the same time. Everybody going out here at the same time. But then whenever you go, you have to give an account. Because we know what these laws says. What the Most High said, he said, hey, you know why he say that? Because that offends him. That offends him. And here we are, what it say, and burn incense unto B-A-A-L. Spell brothers burning incense. They got the incense. But think about the Catholic Church. They got that big old vine. They be pushing that incense all around, waving it all around. Incense going all out. But are they dealing with the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? No. So who they burning incense to? B-A-A-L, man. We can't show it enough, man, until y'all can get this in your minds, man, to realize that. Show them what B-A-A-L means from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Can you see it? I mean, it's got to be shown to you over and over and over again until it sink into your mind, because, you know, Most High say, he speak once, yea, twice, man perceive it not. In a vision, in a dream, you open up the minds of men that they can see. You see what it means? L-O-R-D. Now, they had our Bible 250 years. 250 years, y'all. So you're going to tell me in 250 years, or even more, that they couldn't add, change certain things? Talk to me, because y'all act like they could not. You act like they could not. When you understand what these scriptures are really saying, the past, the present, and the future is all in these scriptures, man. And the scriptures define itself. A lot of times you ain't got to go outside the scriptures. But you got to go outside the scriptures, because a lot of y'all don't believe in the Bible. Y'all don't believe wholeheartedly in the Most High, the MASHAYACH word. So he the word of the Most High. So you got to go outside. You believe this? Do you believe this cat that wrote this, named Zondervan? Y'all believe that? You see what he said? But you're not supposed to be able to find that out, because you're not supposed to read. You know, you keep something much, you put it where? In a book. That's a dictionary. Look up any dictionary. Okay, I challenge you. Look up any dictionary and show me what B-A-A-L don't mean L-O-R-D. That's something you can look for. Find a dictionary where B-A-A-L don't mean L-O-R-D. I mean, they asked the cat, I showed that last night. They asked the cat on Jeopardy. What is the four-letter Canaanite God, L-O-R-D? And what did he say? B-A-A-L. Real fast, B-A-L. They know this. We don't know this because we just learned how to read a few years ago. When you really think about it, I mean, with comprehension and really understanding as an analytical thinker, not just regurgitating something. I mean, we in the truth sometimes be just like people in the church. We regurgitate what somebody else told us. And when you got to have an open mind to be able to look at, man, okay, wow, that makes sense. It have to make sense. If you love the Most High, then you're going to look at any way, shape, or form of not offending him. He the one's going to determine when we getting up out of here, right?
Con.
Yeah, man. He's the one going to determine. The MASHAYACH said, I do not know when I'm coming. It's only the Father. Give me that in Matthew 24:36. I did get Matthew 1 and 7. Or read 6 and 7. Listen, understand this. It's very important. Matthew 24:36. He the only one know. That's why I say you trust in lying words, man. Follow your heart. Your heart, your mind ain't gonna get you there unless you got the right mindset. See, when you understand knowledge is the gathering of the right information, so you have this knowledge. Do you have this knowledge and you know how to apply this knowledge? That's wisdom. And when you know you have gathered the right information to apply this right information, which give you wisdom, then that will teach you how not to fall into evil, which is understanding. That's what it's all about. Or you're not going to have understanding. And you're going to be falling into evil over and over and over again. Just like it's clockwork, just like it's natural. And some things are natural to those that really don't understand spiritual things. Read this.
Matthew 24 and 36. But of that day and Salakia, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Hear that? Nobody knows. Not even the angels in heaven know. Only the Most High know. Acts 1 and 6. Understand this, because he walked the earth for 40 days after he rose on the third day. This is what he said. This is what they asked him. The apostle asked him. Some of you might be want to ask him this yourself. You might have already asked him that. But look what it said.
Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore will come together, they asked of him, saying, MASHAYACH, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Hear that? He said, will you at this time again restore the kingdom to Israel? Come on, he said, are you going to at this time restore again, y'all, the kingdom to Israel? Because we were under the Roman Empire, right? They done crucified him. They crucified MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, the Romans. When you read it, y'all talk about Paul. Paul was in the Roman Empire. Peter, James, all of them. All apostles in the Roman Empire. And they crucified all of them except for John. They put him on the island of Patmos. Think about that. They murdered every last apostle. Crucified him except for John. Put him on the island of Patmos. So they asked him, maybe you go, that's why they gonna ask you, you gonna restore the kingdom again to Israel? Because, man, we suffer violence. And the violence took us by force. Because what? Maybe about, we'll say, because he died in he died and rose in 29 AD. So by 65 AD, you do the math, we at war with the Romans and all those that were fighting with them till 70 AD. And we fell in 70 AD. You understand? That's why he said, you restore the kingdom to Israel again, but they didn't know the things that we know, because it's written for us. This day and time, because they didn't know anything about Revelation, the book of Revelation. You understand? That's how important this calling is that we have to realize how important we are in these last days. And everybody's supposed to be paying attention to what we know as the Israelites, bringing forth this truth, man, of what this Bible really talking about. There ain't nobody hollering about, oh, wicked Israelites, the Most High killed them. And that's all he talk about. You wicked, I'm gonna kill you. You wicked, put you to death. I'm gonna give you to these people over here. The worst of the heathen, I'm gonna give you to this people over here. And these people over here gonna have you. All nations that had a hand in dealing with us, man. That's what he asked you. What he asked him?
Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked him, saying, MASHAYACH, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
This is what this is all about, y'all. The kingdom gonna be restored to Israel. We the Israelites, man. Forever and ever and ever. Khan? Yeah, that's why we gotta work so we can be worthy to get to this kingdom. This ain't something just given to you. What do you think? We don't fit in the Most High from the garden all the way to now. And y'all take him lightly. Y'all better understand, anybody even talk about the Most High that I can see enough? What'd he say?
Verse 7. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
Yeah, can't get on clearer than that. The Most High put it in his own power. That's why we got to look at least whenever the examination has been done, the Spirit of the Most High has come forth and showing you that we're doing the same thing, and all they could do is go in here and look at what it says here and continue to have us do what they would have us to do in following BAAL, their power. Come on, man. They're telling you right now, like you never heard before. Right there in your face, man. That's who they serve. So they took their power and gave him the name of LORD. I don't care when you interpret it from Yiddish to ancient Hebrew, Lashwan with us, whatever you want to look at, how you want to look at it. It's still dealing with their God. What we did before and burning incense to BAAL. What's the difference you burning incense to LORD? Talk to me. Praise the Lord. If that's who Baal is, your name is Bobby. They call you Bobby. They call you Bob, but your name is Robert. Your name Thomas. They call you Tommy. They call you Tom. What's the difference? You're the same person. That's the same entity. He just changed the names. They're good about that. They're great with that. Because we gophers. We go for this, go for that, go for this, go for that. That's what we do. But what verse 8 say?
Acts 1:8. But ye shall receive power. After that, the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and into the uttermost part of the earth.
Right, man. That's when the Holy Spirit came in the next chapter, Acts, the 2nd chapter, where he told them they're going to do things that he done, or even greater things. So he going to do the Father. He said, I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Right? So they was doing great things once they received the Holy Spirit. You know, just Peter's shadow going by, people was healing them and so forth. Because MASHAYACH was there through the power of the Most High, man. But that's spiritual. And people that's not spiritual looking for, you know, the destruction of this world or Esau or whatever. But that's going to happen. That's guaranteed. But when it happens, where you going to be at? Where we going to be at? When that happens, where we going to be at? What's the condition that we're going to be in as individuals that we can say, okay, well, MASHAYACH going to say, well done, servant. Or the Most High going to say, well done, my friend. Wouldn't that be great? Because you love me. Instead of you trying to learn about him after the fact. Make that make sense to me? You're going to learn about him after the fact that we're in Jacob's trouble, and all of a sudden, you're going to know what to do. Like I showed you how the remnant, they're going to be scared, but yet they're going to give praise to the Most High. You say they're going to be looking, it's too late. If you're looking at somebody else doing it, you're going to follow suit. He know you ain't real. You're supposed to be inside you. That's the spirit that's inside you, is the Most High of YAHAWASHI, making that bold in us that we could get ourselves ready, man. But what's going to go down? I know a lot of y'all don't like this. When certain things come out, I see y'all run. They run. But one thing for sure, you guarantee this. Everybody gonna meet the seat of YAHAWASHI, and you're gonna give an account. The spirit of the Father has living power. I don't think y'all scared of the Most High. I don't think people scared of the Most High now. Don't wait till he visits you. Because MASHAYACH said, once the Most High get you in his hand, ain't nobody can take you out of his hand. We just read, he killed, he make alive. He won't, he heal. That's the Most High. So we have to, in the best of our ability, tap into him as much as possible. And don't listen to people talk about follow your heart. Jeremiah 17:9. Can't listen to them, man. Because we already done offended them and still offending them. Well, we got to look at ourselves. We got to do a self-examination of ourselves and as a nation. Jeremiah 17:9.
Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
That's the way you think. That's the way you think. Say the heart is deceitful above all things and what?
And desperately wicked.
Desperately wicked. That's why we cannot really look at, concentrating so much. I just said because, I'm from old school. I'm from One West. I'm from the old school, the elders. I'm from all of that. What everybody was taught. I still have what everybody was taught. And I've seen changes come about. It is truth. You know what I mean? Why we're talking about our second Exodus. Get second Exodus 9 and 13. It's very important because this probably is something that don't register to a lot of people when you look at your whole objective is the end of the world or destruction of Esau or Edomites, when that's going to happen. But where we going to be at before it happens? That's why this is very important. Listen.
Second Esdras 9:13. And therefore be thou not curious how the unrighteous shall be punished and when.
You only say, don't be curious how the unrighteous going to be punished and when. Read.
But inquire how the righteous shall be saved.
Inquire what?
How the righteous shall be saved.
Inquire what?
How the righteous shall be saved.
And that's what we're talking about. What's righteous? Give me that in Psalms 119, 172. And get Deuteronomy 6 and 25. Read this.
Psalms 119 and 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteous.
See that? The commandments make you righteous, man. Doing the commandments make you righteous, man. He said, don't be curious how the wicked gonna be destroyed and win, but how the righteous gonna be saved, man. That's what we're talking about. We gotta be saved, right? Keep that in mind. How the righteous gonna be saved. Those that keep the commandments of the Most High, how we gonna be saved? What does it say here? This in the commandments, this in the law itself. David's quoting the law, but this is the law itself. Where do you get it from?
Deuteronomy 6:25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High our power, as he hath commanded us.
That's right, man. If we do these commandments as he commanded us, man, we're going to be righteous. That's why I said don't be concerned so much about how the wicked going to be destroyed and win, but how the righteous going to be saved. How we going to be saved? What we got to do to be saved? What is being saved? Luke 1:68. We got to, this is being saved. Then we're supposed to be looking at how we're going to be saved from this. That being saved is defined in the Bible. What is it?
Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Most High thy power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
Did what?
Redeemed his people.
Blessed be the Most High, first and foremost, the power of Israel. We the Israelites. That's clearly, without a shadow of doubt. You can't put nobody else in that. He said, blessed be the Most High power of Israel. We the Israelites. That's what say blessing to. He have visited and redeemed who? His people. Who his people? Exodus 18:1. Who his people? Like I said, the Bible defines itself without a shadow of doubt. You ain't got to go outside the Bible. Really? Who is his people?
Exodus 18:1. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that the Most High had done for Moses and for Israel, his people.
That's right. For who?
Israel, his people.
You heard that. Israel, his people. So we have visited and redeemed his people who are the Israelites without a shadow of doubt. Go back to where you was at in Luke 1:68. Start from the top. Because we got to be saved. And we going to be saved. The remnant going to be saved. That's how we got to be saved. Let's read.
Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Most High thy power of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people.
Who?
His people.
His people Israel. He said visited and redeemed his people Israel. Read.
Verse 69. And have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
You raised up a horn of salvation in his house, in the house of his servant David, who came from the tribe of Judah, our forefather Jacob's fourth-born son. MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. That's why I said in Hebrews 7:14, it is evidence of fact that our power, MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, sprang out of Judah, our forefather Jacob's fourth-born son, man, just like King David came out of Judah. So he raised up a horn of salvation. That's power, rulership, and authority. That's salvation. Power, rulership, and authority. So whenever somebody say the Gentiles got salvation, are the Gentiles gonna have power, rulership, and authority in our kingdom? In the kingdom of the Most High, the MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI? No, they're not gonna have, Gentiles not gonna have no power, rulership, and authority in our kingdom. Point blank, man. Get that in 1 Corinthians 15. 24. Who know this last night? Understand this. They are not going to have power, rulership, and authority in our kingdom. Read that.
1 Corinthians 15:24. Then cometh the end.
The end of this world. That's what we're looking at. The end of this world, where we have an opportunity to be a part of that end of the world, if the Most High will. Read.
When he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High.
Deliver up the kingdoms to the Most High. That's why it's important to be tapped in. Be tapped in with the Most High, man. Have a relation with the Most High. Read.
Even the Father.
Even the Most High, the Father. Read.
When he shall have put down all rule.
This is salvation right here, y'all. This is the definition of salvation right here. What it say? You gonna put down what?
When he shall have put down
read
all
it from the top. I want them to hear something.
From the 24?
Yeah.
Verse 24. Then cometh the end.
Then come the end of this world that we're in now. Read.
When he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High.
Deliver up the kingdom to the Most High. Read.
Even the Father.
Even the Most High, the Father. Read.
When he shall have put down all rule.
All rule.
And all authority.
All authority.
And power.
And all power. That's salvation. Remember he said, hey, he visited and redeemed his people, right? He gonna deliver us. He gonna save us from, we gotta go back there to see who's gonna save us, because he taking out all his kingdom, taking out all power, rulership, and authority. Read where you at.
Luke 1:69, and have raised up an horn of salvation for us.
Hear that? For us. A horn of salvation for us. That's gonna do what? Take down what?
All rule and all authority and power.
So, what read that again?
Luke 1:69, and have raised up an horn of salvation.
Horn means power, like a bull's horn, the ram's horn, right? That's the power of salvation. To do what?
When he shall put down all rule and all authority and power.
That's right. Take down all power, rulership, and authority, because they're in their salvation right now. This is their salvation right now. We in a damnation, man. Whatever damnation we in captivity. As Israelites, you know what I mean? So that's real, man. That's salvation right there. Read.
For he must reign.
He must reign. Read. You. Say, KJ.
For us in the house of his servant David.
He must reign for us. Where?
In the house of his servant David.
That's right. He's going to reign for us in the house of his servant David. That's why, like I say, Hebrews 7:14. So it's a fact. It's an evidence that our power sprang out of Judah, the tribe of Judah. Read. Just like King David. Read.
Verse 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been sent, Slakia, which have been since the world began. Verse 71, that we should be saved from our enemies.
This salvation right here. When you take down all power, rules, and authority, we're going to be what? Saved.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
We're going to be saved from our enemies. Read.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
From the what?
From the hand of all that hate us.
From the hand of all that hate us. Give me Ezekiel 35:5. We got to be saved from the hand of all that hate us. Who hate us? Let's find out though. Number one, nation that hate us. It's written in the scripture. Ezekiel 35, read verse 1 first, so we can get the identity of this hater of Israelites.
Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
Right. So he's saying, set your face against Mount Seir. That's mountain. We see mount. That's mountain Seir. So somebody lived in Mountain Seir. He talking about every time you look at talking to the, he ain't talking to no mountain. What you gonna talk to a mountain for? What's that mean? It means somebody that lived in that mountain areas, right? Give me Genesis 36:1. This is what he's talking about. Mount Seir. Set your face against Mount Seir. What is he talking about? We got to look at it. We got to be saved from those that hate us. God?
God.
Read.
Genesis 36:1. Now these are the generations of Esau,
Right.
who is Edom.
Who is Edom? Esau is Edom. Jump to verse 8.
Genesis 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
See it is? Where he dwelt?
Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
Esau dwelleth in Mount Seir. We got to be saved from those that hate us. So Esau is dealing with Mountain Seir. That's where the Most High gave them that land that they would receive. You got the map. I'll look at the map. Look at the map in the back of your Bibles. And Mount Seir is a mountainous area. You see it. It's mountains right there. It's like south, east of where we had in Judah, the land of Judah, the land he gave us. And right there is mountainous area right there. You can see they showed on the map. You understand? So go back to where you at.
Ezekiel?
Yeah, Ezekiel.
Okay, that's me. All right, Ezekiel 35:2. Son of man.
Verse 5. So we know that Mount Seir, set your face against Mount Seir. So we know that Mount Seir represents Esau, the Edomites, so-called indigenous, aboriginal, so-called white man or white people. Really? You understand? Because everybody that looks like they're white, not necessarily Esau. Understand, understand this. You know, because Gehazi was cursed, his seed, him cursed with leprosy from his head to his toe, and his seed gonna be cursed with leprosy. You see, so and some, you know, they just not, you can't just judge by outer appearance. Really? Go ahead.
Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
A perpetual what?
Hatred.
We talking about Esau having a perpetual hatred. What? What else?
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
You know? So we looking at a time that the Most High gonna redeem us. He said our iniquity, things that we have done wrong, had an end. This one they gonna be still trying to do what? What it say?
It says, shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
We going to that time. The time that our iniquity had an end. That's why I tell you in Revelation 12 and read verse 12 first. And then jump to verse 17. That's why I can't express this enough, man. Spiritually, it's telling you the same thing. Read that.
Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Hear that? He coming down with much wrath. Why? Because he knoweth that he have but a short time. You understand? Jump to verse 17. So what are you going to do? Knowing that he have a short time, and you can see what they're saying now. World War III. It's time for World War III. It's on. Armageddon. I mean, they're saying these words right now. We hearing this. Right? We hearing this on the news. You can turn on the social media. We hear this all the time. What it say?
Revelation 12:17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Right. Went to make war with who?
With the remnant of her seed.
Okay, the remnant of her seed. What did the remnant of her seed do? Read.
Which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI.
See that? The remnant of her seed keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. So that woman represents we the Israelites when you read Jeremiah 6:2. That woman represents we the 12 tribes of Israel. Read that.
Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
See? So it's symbolic. But that's why I say you go to the Bible to answer itself. So, because, I mean, what if you put that in there? The so-called white man and all the people that's joined with them going to be wroth with we, the so-called African Americans and all of them that are Israelites. Huh? What do you think? You think we still have the Bible now? No. You've been took it away from us, man. Real quick, fast, and hurry, right? So he had to code it like this. You see what I'm saying? In the last days, he don't care about you knowing, man. Because it's here. That's why we got to bring it forth, man. So our people know and wake up. Wake up out of this sleep that they in. This gross darkness, gross ignorance that we in. Well, it said, hey, the dragon, which represent, look at verse 9. What does dragon represent? All these different characteristics on verse 3 first, so you know who this dragon is. I mean, it's like I say, it's coded. Or make it mean something different. Because I look at movies, y'all gonna have dragon with 7 heads coming out of his head, and you know, all these different cartoon characters. I mean, animation and so forth. Man, this is real. But he had to code it like this, so hey, in these last days, if you come forward, we will understand it, man. Read that. Because they all got the same some kind of characteristics. Let's see what it is. Revelation 12:3.
Revelations 12:3.
Uh-huh.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
In heaven, right here on this earth, read.
And behold, a great red dragon.
What color dragon?
A great red dragon.
A great red dragon, right? So we're looking at, all right, we got to get out of here. We got to get away from this red dragon, right? So the dragon is what color?
Hey.
Okay, now, verse 9.
Verse 9. And the great dragon
That's red.
was cast out, that old serpent.
So the old serpent, way back in Genesis 3rd chapter, that deceived Adam and Eve, had to be red, read.
Called the devil.
So the devil got to be red. They show the devil red, right? They show the devil red with a pitchfork, right? He always was red. So they always show him red. I mean, you always show him red, right? So it's right here, read.
And Satan.
Got to be red too, read. What he do?
Which deceiveth the whole world.
Did what?
Deceiveth the whole world.
Deceiveth the whole world. That's why we here to unravel those deceitful thoughts that you have in your mind, no matter who you are. Period. The truth is the truth, man. All y'all supposed to be learning what we teaching, man. Read.
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Yeah, so he got people. I mean, he got this angel talking about angel. The angel, he was in the heaven, and all of a sudden, you know, he got in a war, a fight with the Most High, arguing with the Most High. All of a sudden, he came from heaven down here to the earth took all the angels with him. Get out of here, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Make that make sense, man. Come on now. We talking about the Most High.
Most High, yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Ain't nobody gonna be arguing with the Most High, man. Yeah.
The Most High got There's no sense. The Most High got no op.
Come on, man.
You get the best person you ever.
Right, man.
You have no opposition.
You know, how you gonna be? Only opposite the Most High got is us with him.
That's right.
You know, he don't look, Amos 3:1-2. So you understand what I'm saying. His eye is with us. As his chosen people, man. Because what he say? Look what he said. Amos 3:1-2.
Amos.
Make this make sense. Read.
Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Most High has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
What did he say?
verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Read that one more time. What did he say? What the Most High say? To the children of Israel? What did he say?
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
What did he say?
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
That sounds exclusive to me.
I mean, that's clear, right? That's clear as ever.
Come.
What did he say? Go ahead.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
All your iniquities, man. So I mean, like get Hebrews 13 and 2 since we on this fact of these angels, Satan got angels and all that stuff, man. Come on, man. What it say?
Hebrews 13 and 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Entertain who?
Strangers.
These people. Entertain strangers. Why?
For thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
Entertain who? What?
Have entertained angels unawares.
Entertain angels unaware, man. So you looking at people that are called angels in the eyes of the Most High. But if you don't know the scriptures, then what does that mean to you? You gonna believe what they tell you. That's why I say you trust in lying words. You trust in lying words, yeah.
If that scripture where it says that we'll believe fables, we have itchy ears. Forgot what scripture that is. It says that we'll have itchy ears, believing in fables. Which scripture that?
Get it. I mean, go back to Revelations 12 and 17. Because it's very important that we see this, because when you look at what it is that we've already went over.
2 Timothy 4.
Oh, so 2 Timothy 4. Okay. I know.
Go ahead.
Revelation 12 and 17.
That's why we got to look at this, because if we don't, we're gonna be done in, man. Tell you that we're gonna be done in. Point blank. Read.
Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Dragon. What color is the dragon?
Red.
What color is the devil?
Red.
What color is the Satan?
Red.
What color is Esau?
Red.
Genesis 25:25. First came out red all over like a hairy goblin. They called his name what? Esau. So he couldn't put that in there, else we wouldn't have the Bible. Just like Antiochus Epiphanes took it away from us, man. Against the law to read the Bible. Against the law to even call yourself an Israelite. But here we are. We gonna believe him. Get the scripture. 2 Timothy 4 and read
4.
start at verse 3. This is where our people are, man. We trying to get you not to be like this. By really sitting down and coming to class and learning. Y'all need to come to class. Read.
2 Timothy 4 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
And that's where we at now. We right there, man. The time came, and we in it, that our people will not endure sound doctrine. That's why they have itchy ears. Go tell you about it. Read.
But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Hear that? They're gonna heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears, man. These preachers in these churches are qualified to really be teaching this Bible, man. It's not talking to them unless they're acknowledging that we Israel and Israelites are 12 tribes, which represent Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Every last Israelite should know who their nation is. We're 12 nations that make up one nation, the 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all should know them 12 tribes just off the top of your head, man, because if that's who we are, we ain't no group, we ain't no community, we ain't no organization, we ain't no movement, we ain't no club. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. We're a nation. Khan? Yeah, man. Learn them 12 tribes, man. And say them 12 tribes. What tribe are you from? He just said what? He said what? You only have known of all the families of the earth. And that's them 12 tribes of Israel. At least know them. This is our nation right here. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. That's the 12 tribes. That's what we say he know. He say he don't know nobody else. Don't get me talking about what he feel about everybody else. Come on. It's written here. That's why y'all got itchy ears, man. All the way from slavery, when they had our Bible and they program us. Look at that movie. What's that movie? You can look at 12 Years a Slave and Nat Turner. And Nat Turner, man. You see it, man. They program us to go from plantation to plantation, follow your your slave
Master, yeah.
owner. I ain't dealing with that because that's still representing BAAL. You see how they put it in there? We saying it, but it still represents BAL. That's why I had them show, all the different words that it represents, man. And so this way we have to change because y'all can take it lightly if you want to, but when you're looking at BAAL, that's one of the most. I mean, right to this time right now, they worshiping BAAL. And they got us worshiping BAAL through another source of names. Straight up. Well, you can't go before the Most High and say, hey, pray to the Most High and say, I can call you whatever I want to call you. They call you this, I'm going to call you just what they call you. Pray to the Most High and say that to him. And you think you can get away with just calling him anything. That's why he said his name is power. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I like that one. Because Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, who I just named: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. And if you're not of them 12 tribes of Israel, is he your power?
No.
No. He just said you only have outknown of all the families of the earth, right? Think about it. That's why I say, hey, they shall turn away their, read verse 4.
2 Timothy 4:4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables.
Yeah, to be turned unto fables, man. To me, religions are fables. Yeah.
Book of Enoch.
Yeah.
It's fable out there.
Yeah. I mean, you talking about Book of Enoch, man. Book of Enoch got sons of the Most High came down and had sex with women and created giants. Come on, but name those angels as the son of the Most High. And that's a lie. Nobody ever answered Hebrews 1 and 5 in that book. What angel had the Most High ever called his son or said, I'm his father? And why you didn't answer him? I'm talking all you that believe in the Book of Enoch. Because it's called them angels that had sex with the women. And they go into Genesis 6 chapter. There was already giants on the earth. If you got giants, what do you think the women look like from the giants? Huh? There was mentioned something. Come on now, you got giants on the earth. Women gonna be giants too. I don't give a dang how small a man is. You get with that giant woman, what you think? You think she gonna have little midgets like you? No, she gonna have big old giants too, man. Come on. Let's get some common sense up in here, man.
Man.
People ain't got common sense, man. Come on, there was giants already on the earth, it said. So what you see them giants that they had women that was giants. And the sons of the Most High were the children of Enos, the lineage of Enos. That's when men began to call on YAHAWASHI. Because MASHAYACH said, no man come unto me except, no man to come to the Father but by me. We read that earlier. What do you think? That just talk about when he's there right there in the flesh? No, he was right there in the beginning. We always had to go through him, man. That's why David said, the Most High said unto my power. Who was that? MASHAYACH. Sit thee on my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. Come on, Most High ain't sitting on his own right hand.
Yeah, God.
Come on, man. Think about it. This is real basic, man. Little children understand this. But we've been so polluted, our brains been polluted so much that we can't even see that. David knew that he was MASHAYACH. That means he was the anointed, and MASHAYACH is the Most High. Man, come on, y'all think we done did all the things to the Most? That's why I said, forget y'all, man. I'm going to my place till we acknowledge our offense and seek his face. In our affliction, we're going to seek him early. How much affliction we got to go through, and you see us going through before you realize, man, we got to tap into him. He the only source. We just read. Who is it that's going to say the end is now? This is the time that I'm making the end be. Only the Most High. Only the Most High. If you don't care about him, hey, he's going to melt you. He's going to melt you. That's what he said. You got a choice to choose life or death. All of us got a choice to choose life or death. Y'all can follow man to damnation you want to. Ain't no man going to save you.
Calm.
A lot of y'all caught up in people, man. Y'all better be caught up in the Most High. I'm telling you. The devil know he got a short time coming down much wrath. Who he coming down on? Revelation 12 and 17. Understand this, y'all.
Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Now we identify the woman in Jeremiah 62 as the Israelites. And went to make war with who?
With the remnant of her seed.
But we know with the remnant of her seed. Read.
which keep the commandments of the Most High.
So you want to be that remnant that this dragon will come down hard against, because you know he got a short time. He coming down upon us, y'all. Don't get it twisted. That's why we got to have the right spirit with the Most High to be protected.
Come.
Through the Most High. Why must I outside? And the angels that's right on this earth. They're right around us right now. But you can't see them because you got to look at what it is that you know what it says, and you're going to apply it in your life, man. You're going to see it's going to manifest. I'm saying it. What makes you think I don't believe it? You ain't saying it. I know what you say is what you really believe, right? What you say is what you really believe. If you don't believe what the Most High is telling us, man, knowing that, what it say? The devil what? And the dragon, read.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
He'll be wroth with us, man. He know he got a short time. He'll be wroth with us. Everything always come back to us. Some kind of way or another. They work their way on back to us. What we got to do with it? Something we ain't got nothing to do with it. We got anything to do with immigration? No, we had nothing to do with that. But here they coming at us. You gotta come out here and walk and you know, fight with us. You know, our struggle. Who fighting for our struggle? Which one of y'all took the time to try and get us out of slavery? March for that. You know, lost your life for that. Bring up the accusations that we're wrong and saying that, okay, well, we went through all them 250 years. What was y'all at? What was y'all at? Fighting to get us out of slavery. I seen y'all calling us niggas and slaves. That's what I see. But you want us to come and be with everybody that's going through whatever they're going through. You got to show some kind of love for us, man. Why we got to love everybody? Nobody love us.
Come.
Why we got to love everybody? Nobody give a damn about us. Ain't nobody ever said anything about when we talk about, like we're reading right now, man. How the devil know he got a short time coming out of much wrath. He coming down. He didn't say nothing. Who did he say about any of those other nations? No, because they're not keeping the commandments of the Most High. You talking about these Christian sanity people, religious people? No, because what? They ain't keeping the commandments of the Most High. And having what? Read on.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI.
That's right, man. So they're going to make war with the remnant, right? But that remnant going to be here. Give me Revelation 11 and 12. The remnant going to be here. That's why I said it's so important, regardless of how you look at it, that remnant going to be here. That's why we're going to look at following what the Most High tells us to do as much as we can so that we can be part of that remnant. That's what this is all about. This is going to be a remnant of everybody. You know, every nation going to be a remnant. Check that out. Read that.
Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither.
They said, what?
And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
See that? Our enemies going to behold us. Going up in these chariots, man. These flying saucers. These IFOs, identified flying objects. Run with that one. Okay, go ahead.
In the same hour was there a great earthquake.
This deliverance, this being saved, y'all. It was a great earthquake. Ready?
And the 10th part of the city fell.
10 parts of the city gonna fall, man. Read.
And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000.
Complete number of men. 7 is the number of completion. So you got 7 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 equal what? 7. A complete number of men gonna be killed. Read.
And the remnant
And
were...
what? Wait a minute. You can't skip over that. That's what we're talking about. Because he said the devil know he got a short time coming down upon the remnant, those that keep the commandments of the Most High, and had a testimony of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. But what it say here? And who gonna be in them chariots? Read.
And the remnant...
And the remnant. Read.
were affrighted.
Well, we're gonna be scared. Most High will if it's us. Hopefully I'll be part of it. You be part of it. All of us be part of it. That's really doing what we're supposed to do in these last days. Read.
And gave glory to the most high power of heaven.
They gave glory to the power of the Most High, man. That's why if you ain't used to giving glory to the power of the Most High, how you a remnant? Talk to me. Oh, I ain't got to do that, you know. I'll learn. I'll be that remnant when I get up there. I'll follow what they do. You're going to follow it now. You're going to follow when you get up there. No. No. I can show you. I can show you elsewhere, man. I mean, it ain't just there. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all got to understand, man. This the real. Let's go to some more salvation. Go to 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter. You get it, Yashimar, get that. 2nd Ezra 2, and I want you to start at verse 40.
Second Esdras 2 and 40. Take thy number, O Zion.
Now give me Isaiah 51:16. Take thy number, O Zion.
And shut up those of thine that are clothed in white.
Those that are clothed in white. We talk about that remnant, right? It said, take thy number, O Zion. Who is Zion? You got that? Come on, read.
Isaiah 51:16.
So this is Zion right here.
And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people.
So thou art my people. Who's the my people? Matthew 2 and 6. Point blank. I mean, no way in the world you can circumvent this to go this way, that way. It's clear. These definitions are clear without a shadow of doubt, where nobody could gainsay on it. And that's what we got to do. We got to answer the Bible from the Bible. Read that.
Matthew 2 and 6. And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
My people Israel. That's the key right there. My people Israel. Anybody confused? Isn't that clear? That's clear. Come out the door.
I got it. KJ.
KJ.
I got it.
Go.
I get it.
Hear that? Who gonna rule my people Israel?
What was that?
You go in the door?
Hmm?
I heard something. I heard him knock too.
Well, that's a third time then, right?
What?
That's a third time.
God. I heard
Third time, right?
Did
Third time. You heard it? Everybody heard it, right? You just let them in. Come on in.
Came from the door.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't. I heard something. I must
I
have
thought it was coming from up here, like this direction.
Well, I was going to the kitchen and the spoon jumped off the counter. What? And then, you remember what we heard on the side right there? Who was that? Who was that? That was you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Come on, man. Boom! What's that? Boom! I'm like, whoa, okay. That's why I say, you know, you gotta understand, man. It is what it is. Everybody heard that though, right?
Yeah.
We all heard that noise. So it is what it is. I mean, go to second. He's back. Yeah. So I mean, see what we gotta understand, man. We dealing in the spirit. It's spiritual. It's spiritual, y'all. And it's like things that we're gonna see in these last days, man. It's phenomenal. That's why you can't flip out, because you got the power. Who's the power?
Yahweh is the power.
Who's the power?
Yahweh is the power.
Who's the power?
Yahweh is the power.
Who's the power?
Yahweh is the power.
How long?
Forever.
That's right, man. They gotta bow down to who? Yahweh. That's right, man. They gotta bow down to Yahweh, man. Like what the MASHAYACH told the devil. Tell him, hey, you gotta bow down to the Most High. Him shall you serve, and him only shall you serve. Everything gotta serve the Most High, man. As long as we on the Most High, we got a MASHAYACH, got the holy angels with us. They can do whatever they want to do. Yeah.
Even Satan served the Most High.
That's what I just said. That's right. That's what I just said. He told him, man, you gotta, him only shall you serve. The Most High is the only one you're gonna serve. That's what I'm talking about him. People ain't talking about him, man. So what you gonna do? I don't want to hear that. What can they do? Can't do nothing. Give me Colossians 1. And start at verse 15. If you get it, read that. Listen at this.
Colossians 1:15.
Mm-hmm. That's what you can't be flipping out when you see phenomenal things, man. Where I come from, man, this is normal. Y'all heard of shadow people?
Yeah.
See, you see that? See this? You say no. What? Y'all heard of shadow? You see the heads going that up and down. But they ain't bringing out themselves, right? But when you ask somebody, I'm telling you, this is the way it is. Yeah.
At nighttime, I used to see, like, you drive the bus at midnight, and I see shadows of silhouette of shadows across the street and everything. You look and then it's gone.
You're right.
I seen it myself while I was driving the bus. I was like,
that's why we call them shadow people. Came up with that name for them, right? But if you ain't seen it, then understand this. We telling you these things exist. Right on the wall. Shadow. When I grew up, it'd be right behind the bed. All you do, I see you back from my house, they'll tell you just take the cover, pull over your head, and go to sleep. Because you're used to it. You have to get used to it. Right? You experienced that, right?
yeah.
See? There it is. So I don't know anything about myself. That's why I say all you that have not experienced this, you got to listen, man, because read this. You understand this, man. Read this.
Colossians 1:15, who is the image of the invisible Yahweh.
Hear that? The Most High is invisible, right? Who is the image of the invisible Most High, read?
The firstborn of every creature.
That's what MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, the firstborn of every creature, man. Read. Listen at this closely.
For by him were all things created.
By MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI were all things created, read, where?
That are in heaven.
That are in heaven, read.
And that are in earth.
That are in earth. Where we at? We in the earth, right? But what did he say he invented? He created.
Visible and invisible.
Visible and what?
Invisible.
Invisible, man. So don't trip out when you see invisible show up and start doing things that's phenomenal. You can't figure it out. He created things that's visible and invisible. You got get 2 Timothy 1:7. You can't be flipping out, man, because this is what we know. You done said it loud and clear. We done said it loud and clear. Who's the power? Yahweh's the power. The Most High is the power. He the power with the MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI and the holy angels. Not with the devil and his imps, but with the Most High and the MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI and his holy angel who gets the victory. We just read about it. He taking down what? All power, rulership, and authority. All principalities, all them demons in high places. He taking it all down. That's what we got to get ourselves ready so that when he take it down, we can be part of that remnant that we just read about. But read this.
2 Timothy 1:7. For the Most High hath not given us the spirit of fear.
Hear that? The Most High has not given us the spirit of what?
Fear.
Of fear, man. But of what?
But of power.
But of power, man. That's spiritual power from the Most High. When you see power, that means spiritual power. You ain't got to wait on no spiritual power. You got spiritual power. We just started out with Colossians 3:17. That's a spiritual power right there. Everything we say, everything we do, it's going to be done by showing MASHAYACH going to the Most High to get the power from the spiritual power from the Most High. Straight up. That's how this works, man. But of what?
Of power.
Of power. That's spiritual power and what?
And of love.
And of love, man. What's that love? Get that love, huh? And of love. And what?
And of a sound mind.
Once you have a love, you can have a sound mind. As long as you loving everybody. Nobody love us. right? We got to love everybody, compassionate to this person, that people, this people, people. Everybody hate us. Nobody's care about us. Who care about us? Really, you can say this people really care about us. Don't get quiet on me now. Y'all got fingers to type on online. Talk to me. Read.
2 John 1 and 6. And this is love.
Simple as this. This love.
That we walk after his commandments.
That we do what?
That we walk after his commandments.
That's love that it's talking about, man. You walk after his commandments. Read.
This is the commandment that, as ye have heard from the beginning, ye shall walk in it.
That's right, man. That's love, to walk after the commandments, man. If you walk after the commandments, then you don't have a sound mind. When you're walking after the commandments, then your mind is polluted. Your brain polluted, man. There ain't no brain washed. Stop saying that. Our minds ain't washed. Not if you ain't dealing with walking after the commandments of the Most High. I'm talking about our people as a whole. Because only that remnant gonna be there. That's right. You hear what the remnant, he say they're coming down on the remnant. They keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of YAHAWASHI. But that remnant gonna be a fright. When the chariots come, say, come up here. Gonna get that remnant. Going up with in the chariots, man. Those that do what? Keep the commandments of the Most High. They tell you ain't none of the law. Y'all not gonna be part of that remnant. That's why he said, Matthew, how you gonna be part of this remnant? Matthew 5 and 19. Just to the preachers, man. Straight up. Talking about we ain't gotta do what the Most High say do. Are y'all serious? This to y'all. Read this. Take this to your preachers. Tell him break this down.
Matthew 5 and 19.
The ones that say you ain't under the law, which is the commandments of the Most High. You ain't gotta do the laws and the commandments of the Most High. What did he say?
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Hear that? You're gonna be called the what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
He said you're gonna be called the least in the kingdom of heaven, man. For saying we ain't gotta keep the commandments of the Most High. We ain't gotta keep the laws of the Most High. You're gonna be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. Who's saying this? MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, the word of the Most High, the Son of the Most High. Read.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
The same shall be called what?
Great in the kingdom of heaven.
You hear that? You do and teach the commandments, you're gonna be called great in the kingdom of the Most High. Yeah.
That's all the preachers, and most of all the preachers say you don't have to keep commandments. We're in the new covenant.
Right.
But basically all the preachers, that's
They saying we ain't under the law,
under the law.
but we're in the grace.
Yeah, great.
Right? Read this. So we going to you're gonna be the least in the kingdom of heaven. Let's go to the kingdom of heaven. Let's read something about it. We already read something about it. Let's read some more about it. 2 Ezra 2 and 40.
2 Ezra 2 and 40. Take thy number, O Zion.
Zion, we just defined in Isaiah 51:16. Are the children of Israel, we the children of Israel. Read.
And shut up those of thine that are clothed in white.
Those that are what?
Clothed in white.
Clothed in white. Read.
Which have fulfilled the law of the Most High.
Fulfill what?
The law of the Most High.
I thought we wasn't under the law.
The law of the Most High.
What they fulfill?
Which have fulfilled the law of the Most High.
Right, so now Revelation 19 and 8, because it says, clothed in white. Take that number, those that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Most High. Let's see what this is concerning. Read this. Who will be clothed in white?
Revelations 19 and 8.
Come on.
And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of saints.
The fine linen is the righteousness. We don't find righteousness in two places in this lesson right here. Psalm 119, 172, and Deuteronomy 6:25. So we define righteousness as keeping of the commandments of the Most High. So now that's what they're gonna be. They're gonna be clothed in white because they're keeping the commandments of the Most High. That's salvation right there for them. Now go back to 2 Ezra 2.
2 Ezra 2 and 41. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled.
Hear that? The number of thy children whom thou long for is fulfilled. Give me Zechariah 13:8 and 9. The number of thy children who the Most High long for is fulfilled.
Come on.
Read that.
Zechariah 13:8.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass
In the future, he's saying,
that in all the lands,
all the lands that we scattered in, amongst all these nations, read.
saith the Most High.
Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
Okay. What'd he say?
2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
2/3 of the people gonna be cut off and die. Read.
But the third shall be left therein.
That's that remnant. There's many identities that the Most High uses in the scriptures pertaining to this 1/3. Gonna be left therein. The remnant, the elect, the election, the ransom, the redeemed, the justified, the glorified, the sanctified, all which is a certain number, which we're reading about here, that 1/3, many, few, all these different words, the chosen, you know, he used pertaining to what he's saying here, that 1/3 gonna be left therein. Read.
Verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire.
He coming with fire, y'all. He coming with fire to purify this earth. That's why he put the rainbow in the sky and remind himself that he's not gonna flood the earth anymore. Come on. And the fire is the word of the Most High. When you read Jeremiah 23:29 also, read.
And will refine them as silver is refined.
Refine us, man. Refine us as silver is refined. Go ahead.
And will try them as gold is tried.
Try us as gold is tried. Come on.
They shall call on my
We're
name,
gonna call on his name, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Go ahead.
and I will hear them.
Don't hear us, man. Go ahead.
I will say, it is my people.
And it's who?
My
We
people.
define my people in Matthew 2:6. My people, who? Israel. Kai?
God.
Yeah. So it's gonna say it is my people. Read, and what are you gonna say?
And they shall say, the Most High is my power.
And we're gonna say the Most High is our power. Who's the power?
Yahweh's the power.
Who's the power?
Yahweh's the power.
Who's the power?
Yahweh's the power.
Who's the power?
Yahweh's the power.
All praise to the Most High.
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 Forever.
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 Khan.
God.
Right, man. Khan, man. All praises to the Most High, man.
Oh, praise the Most High. By showing
I got it. Go back to where you at. You see what it says? Take that number, O Zion, and shut up those that are of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Most High. That's how you're going to receive this salvation, this power and authority that's coming to us if we do what he say do, man. Under the power of Most High, of MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, and the holy angels. Read.
2nd Ezra 2:41. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled.
That's that 1/3 we just read about. Read.
Beseech the power of the Most High, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed.
That's right, man. We may be hallowed. He called us from the beginning, and we may be hallowed. Read.
I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Most High with
We
song.
praise the Most High with what?
With song.
With songs, man. Real, real. YAHAWASHI is real to me. Oh, yes. He gives me the victory. Come on, sing. Many people doubt him, but I can't live without him. And that is why I love him so, because YAHAWASHI is real to me. Come on. Real, real. YAHAWASHI is real to me. Oh, yes. He gives me the victory. but so many people down him. I'll tell you what, I'll sing it that y'all follow me. When I say we're gonna be around, right? Okay. All right. I'll say it that y'all say it. Real, real. Yahawashi's real to me.
Yahawashi's real to me.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
He gives me the victory.
He gives me the victory.
But so many people doubt him.
But so many people doubt him.
I can't live without him.
I can't live without him.
That is why I love him so.
That is why I love him so.
Cause Yahawashi's real to me.
Cause Yahawashi's real to me.
One more time. Real, real. Yahawashi's real to me.
Yahawashi's real to me.
Mhm. Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
He gives me the victory.
He gives me the victory.
But so many people doubt him.
But so many people doubt him.
And I can't live without him.
And I can't live without him.
That is why I love him so.
That is why I love him so.
Cause Yahawashi's real to me.
Cause Yahawashi's real to me.
Okay, one more time. Real,
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 real.
real.
Yahawashi's real to me.
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 Yahawashi. Yahawashi. Most High and Mashiach outside. Yahawashi. Say it. Yahawashi. 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 Okay. Yahawashi's real to me.
Yahawashi's real to me.
Real.
Real.
Yahawashi's real to me.
Yahawashi's real to me.
Real, oh yes.
Oh, yes.
They give me the victory.
They give me the victory.
But so many people doubt them.
So many people doubt them.
But I can't live without them.
But I can't live without them.
That is why I love them so.
That is why I love them so.
Cause Yahawashi's real to me.
Yahawashi's real to me.
Cause 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 Yahawashi's real to me.
All right, we got it. All right. All praise to the Lord. Yeah. I think you hear.
Huh? That's what I'm putting the meat up in
Oh, okay.
a little bread up.
What time? Wait. Continue, right? Because you say, they said we're going to sing songs of praise, to the Most High, YAHAWASHI. Usually you see LORDs could be High, Most High and Mashiach Yahawashi, because they together. They always together, man. Go ahead. Read that again.
Second Esdras 2 and 42. And I Esdras saw upon Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Most High with songs.
That's right, man. They praise the Most High with what?
With songs.
With songs, man. Think about that, man. That's powerful, man. Let's see. They praise the Most High with songs. I want you to go to Matthew 26 and read verse 29 and 30. It's because This is what you gotta understand. We're people, man. We're spiritual people, and we the best singers, right? You know, we're the best singers. Everybody copy off us, you know.
Dancers.
That's right, man. Dancers, all that, man. But read this.
Matthew 26 and 29. But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.
Go ahead.
Verse
So he say he don't drink of the fruit of the vine till he drink it new with us in the Most High's kingdom. So what kind of wine is that going to be? Think about that wine, the first miracle he done. He turned water into wine. Can you imagine what kind of wine that was? I mean, like, because that's what he said. He said, wow, you saved the best for last. You know what I mean? Better than any wine they had on this earth, man. Go ahead. This is what he did. This before he was crucified, before they came and got him. Read.
Verse 30. And when they had sung and
Him,
they went out into the Mount of Olives.
So much I was saying, man, they sang songs, man, when they had sung a hymn. When y'all read the Psalms, those are all songs that King David created. Songs. It's called them songs, but those are songs that he created, man. He played the harp. The harp ain't nothing, piano, nothing but a harp that's horizontal. The harp is vertical. The piano is nothing but horizontal with keys on the end of them, man. That's what he played. Most High loved that sound of the harp, man. He loved string instruments and so forth, man. And what they do, they sung a hymn. Don't get it twisted, man. We sing, man. Come on. Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people want to know
people want to know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them,
So we tell them
we are Israelites.
we are Israelites,
Mighty, mighty Israelites.
mighty, mighty Israelites.
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people want to know
people want to know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them,
So we tell them
we are Israelites.
we are Israelites,
Rough stomping Israelites.
rough stomping Israelites.
Yeah, Han. Yeah, that's right.
Praise to the Most High.
That was time. So you see, they sung hymns, man. Ain't nothing wrong with singing, man. Most High love. He gonna, MASHAYACH gonna sing. Most High say he gonna sing. You imagine Most High singing? You got thunder that's making melodies.
Oh, that's a deep one.
Man, that's gonna be, you think we got deep voices, boy. What y'all gonna do with the MASHAYACH show up and you got that voice like thunder? Come on, man. They say you got a voice like many waters. Y'all better understand, man. Boom, 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 boom.
You ain't gonna know the dance.
You're gonna be like, man, you're gonna be like, whoa.
Trembling.
Trembling, telling you ain't spreading both sides now, but you gonna feel when you start singing.
Hey.
That's right, man. That's right, huh? Go ahead. Let's finish in 2 Ezra 2. I digress.
Second Esdras 2 and 43. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature,
Check this out, read.
taller than all the rest.
Taller than all the rest, read.
And upon every one of their heads, he set
This
crowns,
powers and authority, man. He said crowns, man, on their heads, man, read.
and was more exalted.
It was what?
And was more exalted.
Wait a minute. To be more exalted, you got to be exalted before you can be more exalted. Because they had to exalt him while they're here in this mortal body, while they're here on this earth, to be more exalted. He said he was more exalted. Read.
Which I marveled at greatly.
So he marveled at that greatly, man. Go ahead.
So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these?
What are these? What are these? What is this? What's going on here? Read.
He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing.
Put off what?
The mortal clothing.
Put off these mortal bodies, man. And the mortal type of mindset. The fleshly type of mindset. Read.
And put on the immortal.
Immortal, man. Put on the immortal. Read.
And have confessed the name of the Most High. Bashama MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. Now are they crowned and receive palm.
That's it, man. Those crowns mean power, leadership, and authority. And now they receive palms. Go ahead.
Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them?
Now we in the Old Testament, y'all. You know Ezra that's in the 66 books that you Christian insanity people have. This is the same Ezra right here. They speaking about, you know, they asking the question, who is this that's crowning them with this power and authority? Read.
And giveth them palms in their hands.
Give them palms in their hands. Who is this? Read.
So he answered and said unto me,
What he say?
it is the Son of the Most High.
It is the Son of the Most High. Do we need to be any clear? It is the Son of the Most High. Where we at in the Old Testament? MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI right here. Right here. In the Old Testament, y'all. So how do you know him? He said he come in the volume of the book. And you don't even know he's him here. You even know that he's here. You have no clue that he's here. Because they done took this out of your Bible. The 14 books the Protestant church took out. You don't even know nothing about this. And y'all say, oh, that's not canon. Where you get that from? You say that because your ruler that's over your mind, that got your brain polluted, have you thinking and saying the things that they say. What you say, what they say, they ain't around us, but here you regurgitating what they say. And you can't get no clearer than this, man. It said that's a MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI who you reject. Yeah.
You can find King James version of everything in it. What's it called? The 1612 Bible, or I can't remember that they sell them. To prove that it was canon. You know, it was actually in the Bible. You know, it was
You say they selling them?
Yeah, they sell them. 1612 was the name of those Bibles.
It's 1611.
1611.
My grandma had one of those. She had like
Has all the part for it.
Yeah, right.
So I'm thinking, like, how's it not canon when they have the 1611 Bible with everything in it?
Right.
Catholics have later.
Say again louder.
Catholics, they can't keep those books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't read them though. They with Hail Marys.
Yeah, and it's some books between old that
The
that
statue,
James-
yeah.
Jesus is not in there. None of that stuff is in there.
What?
Yeah,
And what?
Bibles without Jesus in it, it's like, you know, God, and you know.
That with the I instead of the J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have no J's. in
Yeah,
it.
but because the J was invented in possibly 1624 started use. So if you talk about 1611,
Yeah.
the J didn't even exist then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you look at the first Bibles of 1611, they have IESUS, you know what I mean? And then you got to think about when they painted the picture of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI in 1492, who was it? It was Caesar Borgia.
Yeah.
We talk about the Bible that we dealing with is 1611. Do that math, man. So that's a lot of programming of brain polluting they had polluting people's minds from 1492 all the way to 1624 on, you know, because when they said who he was, they said he was a so-called white man.
Mhm.
From 1492, that's when really slavery began to me. When they came over here, man. It took us, the indigenous people of this land, off our land and sold us back to Spain over there from Europe to Africa to over here, man. I mean, that's what happened. That's a triangle slave trade, man. You want to really know what time it is. It started in 1492. Because you think they came over here and emptied out the ships and they all of them got back in the ship and went back to Spain? No, man. They said right here, it took the people on there to have enough men to take the people off the land here and put them on there. We got the information, man.
Mhm.
Straight up, man. But see, you got these other people that came, these Johnny come late laters, man. If anybody received anything when he saw, you better question it. But you see how they said right now, reparations? Where they say reparations, who said it? America said no,
Mhm.
Israel said no, and Argentina said no.
Mhm.
Right? Or the United Nations, man. Come on now. You better look at whoever's benefited, it ain't us. Yeah.
They even denied reparations for the last surviving member of the Tulsa, Oklahoma bombing. Denied them.
Wow.
You know, the last surviving member is dead now, but they denied.
Oh, the last 5 years, they are dead.
Yeah.
They done.
But they'll give the Japanese, who was enemies of America, reparations because they was in internment camps and they bombed America during the Pearl Harbor. You guys remember? So they give every other nation reparation except us.
Let's think about it. Aren't they named in Psalm 83rd chapter, the enemies and the haters of the Most High?
Mhm.
It ain't gonna change, man. That's right. That's why it's great to know what the scripture is talking about, so you can actually gauge everything from what it's saying from the past, the present, and the future. Just no, we see it. It's right there.
Even you guys do the history of World War II. The scientists that worked for Nazi Germany, they fled to Brazil, and America found out about it, got those scientists, changed their name, and it was now their nuclear scientists in America.
That's right. That's right. Sure did. You got that right. I mean,
It's all in the history book.
it is what it is, man. I mean, it's what they do. So let's read on, man. Let's go. Let's read about Mashiach Yahawashi, because really, if you don't know him here, then you're missing out on him. You know, he said, come on the bottom of the book. He said, remember the remnant have what? The testimony of who? Of Mashiach Yahawashi. Here he is right here, testimony of him right here. You see this? Go ahead. Verse 45 again.
Second Esdras 2:45. He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and have put on the immortal.
Come.
And have confessed the name of Yahawah Bashama MASHAYACH Yahawashi. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Right, man. You better understand, man. You can make fun. You think it's funny. Because we praise the Most High wholeheartedly with all our strength. If you want to. But you're going to have to give an answer to the Most High. You say, these that have confessed the name of Yahawah Basham Mashiach Yahawashi while we're in these mortal bodies, now they're crowned. Now they're receiving power, wisdom, and authority. And receive palms. Read.
Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them?
What young person is it that crowneth these men? Put these crowns on their head. Powers and authority. Crown is for powers and authority, y'all. Like you said, we just read it. And some of y'all late, but we read it. You can go back and look at this whole lesson. We read 1 Corinthians 15:24, man. Mashiach said, coming to take down all power, wisdom, and authority from all these kingdoms, man. And you're going to take those powers and authority that he have, and he's giving it to these men here. The 144,000 are going to rule with him. Read.
And giveth them palms in their hands.
Come on.
So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High.
No clearer than that. That's a Mashiach Yahawashi. We're in the Old Testament. Read.
Whom they have confessed in the world.
Confessed where?
In the world.
In the world, man. Remember he said the remnants, those that had a testimony of a Mashiach Yahawashi, who could go coming down with much wrath, with those that keep the commandments of the Most High and had a testimony of a Mashiach Yahawashi. They have confessed in the world. Read.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahawah Bashama Mashiach Yahawashi.
Right, man. We got to stand stiffly for Yahawah Bashama Mashiach Yahawashi, man. Forever and ever and ever, man. And endure unto the end. Straight up. Con? Right, man. That's what this is all about. Any questions on that? Anybody doubt that? You know? Because that's what he's talking about. Revelation 7:4-8. That's what he's talking about. These men. Revelation 7:4-8.
Revelation 7:4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
So all the tribes of all nations. 144,000 of all the tribes of all nations. Every nation. You want to say that? What does it say?
And there was sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
See that? They say 144,000 of all the children of Israel. You see that? You can read it. But then Jehovah's Witnesses say they the ones that's 144,000. But are they saying that they got to name these tribes that's in these religions? Point blank, whoever it is, read it.
Verse 5. Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000.
Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
Tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000.
12,000 of Gad. Read.
Verse 6. Of the tribe of Asher were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Nephthalim were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh were sealed 12,000. Verse 7. Of the tribe of Simeon were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar were sealed 12,000. Verse 8. Of the tribe of Zebulun were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin were sealed 12,000.
So that's 144,000 from each of the tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. So that's the 144,000 that MASHAYACH putting crowns on their heads. 12,000 from each tribe, right? And palms in their hands. Khan?
Khan.
Okay, so jump to verse 9.
Verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, and palms in their hands.
Sound familiar? Palms in their hands. Remember he said that?
John.
In verse 45 of 2nd Ezra, show you, because they say it's not canon. Let's see what it says here.
2nd Esdras 2:45. He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
That's right. Just like it just said. Palms in their hands. See that, right? Same thing. So this great multitude, this is where these other nations put themselves there with this scripture here. You understand? But that's wrong, because get 2nd Ezra 3:16, right to the point, without a shadow of a doubt. A great multitude, right? Which no man could number, right? Of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues still before the throne. This is salvation right here, y'all. It's the kingdom. What does it say? Great multitude. What is that?
2nd Esdras 3:16. And unto him thou gavest Isaac.
Talking about Abraham. Abraham, our forefather Abraham. Most High gave them Isaac. Read.
And unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau.
So, you know, it's the Most High, he didn't say Ishmael, because Ishmael was before Isaac. Abraham had Ishmael before Isaac. He didn't say that. He said the Most High gave Abraham Isaac, and he gave Isaac Esau and Jacob. He's very, very clear, you know, and we can look at it for what it is that it says, how he left Ishmael out, where you put Esau and Jacob there, right? Go ahead.
As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee.
See that? Until Jacob, the Most High chose Jacob, was our forefather, whose name was changed to Israel. We became the Israelites. The Most High chose Jacob to him, which represented the Israelites. Read.
And put by Esau.
Put by Esau. I mean, he said put by Esau. That's why he said Romans 9:13. That's why he said this. I mean, this is not something that's foreign to us. This is basic, right? This is basic. Romans 9:13. Say put by Esau. What did he say?
Romans 9 and 13. As it is written.
So it's written somewhere in the Old Testament. You see the New Testament say, as it is written, for all you Old Testament buffs. Each time you see it as it is written all over the New Testament, because there is no New Testament. There's only the law and the prophets, period. That's why I said, as it is written. What did he say?
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Hear that? That's what he said. He put by Esau. What did he say? Esau what?
Have I hated.
Have he hated. And he quoting from Malachi in the Old Testament, verse 1 to 3. I mean, that's where he's quoting from. As it is written. Got to be written where? In the Old Testament. That's where it's written. Wasn't no New Testament. They only had the law and the prophets. Read that in Acts 13:15. Let's establish that so we get into your mind. A lot of y'all think this New Testament, New Covenant, whatever y'all want to call it, wasn't nothing but the Old Testament, the law and the prophets. That's all MASHAYACH had. That's all Paul had. Who y'all believe both saw. Then MASHAYACH. That's all he went by was the law and the prophets. That's all he had to go by. Read what we're looking at here from your Paul. Just him right here. You see what he had to sit there and listen to every Sabbath day.
Acts 13:15.
Mm-hmm.
And after the reading of the law and the prophets.
Well, who? What?
And after the reading of the law and the prophets.
They read the law and the prophets. They're in the New Testament. We're supposed to be reading the New Testament. What are you talking about? Matthew to Revelation 22 and verse 21. What are you talking about?
And after the reading of the law and the prophets.
The law and the prophets, that's all they had to go by, was the Old Testament. Anybody in the New Testament, that's all they had to go by was the Old Testament, period. That's it. That's it, read.
The rulers of the synagogue sent unto them, saying, Ye men and brethren, if ye have any word of exhortation for the people, say on.
Hey, you got any word of exhortation for the people after they done read the law and the prophets? Every time you step up in there, you read the law, and the prophets. Then who says so? Read on.
Verse 16. Then Paul stood up and beckoning with his hand said, Men of Israel, and ye that fear the Most High, give audience.
See, that was Paul. Stood up and started talking to the Israelites, man. What another nation got a reason to fear the Most High for? When all the nations of the gods, all the nations gods are idols. In Psalm 96:5, they don't care about the Most High. They don't know about him. You think they care about the Most High now? You better. Because Jeremiah 12, 16 to 17, read that. We're going to read the whole thing this time. We never hardly get to that. Let's read the whole thing. Jeremiah 12, 16 to 17. We never get a chance to go through. We're going to go through this. This is for you other nations that believe in whatever idol you believe in. This is what the Most High is telling you. Straight up. Read.
Jeremiah 12 and 16.
This your chance, like y'all talking about salvation to Gentiles. This your chance to be able to be in our kingdom through the power of the Most High, MASHAYACH. This is what he's telling you. Read.
Jeremiah 12 and 16.
But you're not going to have salvation, which means power, exclusive, and authority. You know, show me that scripture. Show me that scripture. But this is what he says, read.
And it shall come to pass.
It's going to come to pass. It's a future prophecy, even to us. Read.
If they would, Salakia, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people to swear by my name, the Most High liveth, as they taught my people to swear by, B-A-A-L.
Come on.
Then shall they be built in the midst of my people.
Hear that? He said, hey. He said, if you will learn what we're teaching in these last days, we're no different than Noah. Noah said it's going to rain. Nobody believed him. He built that ark for 80 years. I'm looking at, we got many years, man, that we've been teaching this truth, man. Yeah.
You say he built that ark for 80 years?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
He built the ark for 80 years, yeah.
80 years or 8 years?
80 years.
Oh, 80 years.
80 years, man.
Is there a particular scripture that we could go into that says he built it for 80 years?
I'll get it for you. I don't have it right now because I'm trying to concentrate on doing what. But
I don't know
You see that? It's like when you look at this, okay, and he kept saying it's gonna rain. Now he telling you, man, y'all supposed to, who else is really teaching the Bible like we the Hebrew Israelites?
Yeah.
Nobody. Nobody. Say whatever. Nobody's really teaching this Bible for what it's really talking about, man. But us. That's why I said read it from the top.
Jeremiah 12:16. And it shall come to pass, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people, to swear by my name, the Most High liveth, as they taught my people to swear by BAAL.
And how do they do that? How do they teach the Most High people are us until this day to swear by BAAL? Because y'all don't know what BAL means. It's LORD. They put it in the Bible thousands of times. LORD. That's what it means. Show it to them, huh? Some of y'all new in here. And we're going to keep on showing it to you till you really look at it and say, oh, yeah, well, okay. We'll go to another Bible dictionary. This from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, BAAL. You can see it for yourself.
Does it look clear on your end?
Yeah.
The water.
You see what it means? LORD and MASTER, and they got it all in the Bible for you to be calling on their God. Understand this, man. I mean, they real. Man, give me my scripture, man. Revelation 18:23. We just read in Revelation 12:9 where they deceive all the nations, right?
Mm-hmm.
They deceive all the nations. This is how they deceive all the nations. It's point blank clear. They don't take a rocket science to figure this out. Young children understand this. Read this.
Revelations 18:23. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
See, by their sorceries, witchcrafts, not witchcraft, witchcrafts. Many crafts or witches that they deal with in bringing forth the deceitfulness of this world, man. I mean, they deceive the whole world by their sorceries, witchcrafts, and so forth, psychics, and palm readers, and all these magicians and things that are on the left-hand side. And don't believe it, I looked 3 times. I done heard things right here in this home right here where we at now. Now, third time, everybody heard that one right there. They made sure all of us heard that.
Calm.
Went to the door, ain't nobody there. With a big boom over there. I went in the kitchen, dang on spoon just said, boom, jumped off the counter. I mean, it is what it is. They're dealing with that. And we dealing with it. Just keep in mind who they coming down with wrath on. We that keep the commandments of the Most High, that's the testament of MASHAYACH. That's why we have to be tuned into the Most High as much as we can to be spiritual. He a spirit. Most High tell you in John 4:24, the Most High is a spirit. And then the worship him how? In spirit and in truth. We know the truth is keeping his commandments. The spiritual part is how you're going to look at these things, man, and look at how you can get more spiritual with him. Tune into him rather than tuning him out, talking about some all praises. That's something that y'all have created. That's just it's a habit. How we creatures of habit. We that went out. Everybody said it, so we do the same thing. You can't say all praise to the Most High. That's my question to anybody that have to say all praises. You can't think about every time you say it that you're neglecting him. You're neglecting to call on his name or identify him. And you got these spirits that's running around here now. Y'all see them. Everybody witness. Right here where we at right here. They got these spirits running around here. What y'all think they just gonna keep on doing little small things? No. It's gonna hype up, man. They know it. Look, we already read it. They say they know they got a short time coming out with much wrath on those that keep the commandments of the Most. That's us. So we gotta be ready for that, man. We ain't fight no flesh and blood. Was that flesh and blood? What we seen up in here? No, man, that's spiritual. That's spirits. Straight up spirits. When was that the other place? We had the tabernacles. When I went to the bathroom, the door opened up. So, the door just opened up. It was up there. You know, we had a tabernacle, right? Yeah. And when I pulled out, I was waiting on y'all to come out the driveway. I'm sitting there, and the people, the Edomites across the street, they came by me and stopped at my door. They was like, stop there till I'm going around. They were ready to go. They said, how did you enjoy your stay? It was like, you know, like, you got all these different signs where everybody trying to buy this house, man. You know, different realtors, this realtor, that realtor, they ain't never sold, man, because you, man, they tell them what's going on with this places, man. And plus, we come in, they like, you know good and well, man, whoever it is, I mean, they dealing with whatever they dealing with anyway, you know what I mean? Here and everywhere we go, you know what I mean? It's like they ain't dealing with the most high power, Abraham, Isaac, James. So now we kind of messing up their little thing that they got going on here. You know what I mean? For real. Because they know truth ever been up in there. They've been up in there, where is that? You know, but they can't do nothing. You can only do something. What, you can't do anything against the truth? You only do something for the truth. That's right, man. All praise to the Most High.
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 Forever. And ever. Come. Right, man. We're going to praise the Most High, man. By some of us, YAHAWASHI.
By some of us, YAHAWASHI.
Come on, man. Shoot. Take that. Run with that. Okay, look, we out. We out. Choo. We out, man. Choo. They got to get away from us, man. Better be aware. That's right, man. All praises to the Most High.
MASHAYACH,
YAHAWASHI. So go back to 2 Ezra 3 and 16.
2 Esdras 3:16. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau.
That's right. Most High gave Abraham, Isaac, and to Isaac he gave Esau and Jacob. Read.
As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee.
See, Jacob he chose. We chosen of the Most High. He chose Jacob unto the Most High. Read.
And put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude.
You see what it said? Jacob became a great multitude. That's what I said in Revelation 7 and 9. After this, I beheld and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb. That throne is the Most High. And the Lamb, of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. You see how this all go together, man? But Jacob became a great multitude, like I say, which could not number. Get Hosea 1 and 10, man. It's the kingdom right here, y'all. And that's what we got to work toward getting to. And what we're going to get to that kingdom is to have faith in the Most High and keep the commandments of the Most High, have faith in the MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. We got to have faith in the Most High, too. Understand this. Because you ain't going to do what he said, do. You ain't got faith in him. You don't believe in him. And the thing about it, people go to him in prayer, but they don't even know him. Ain't nobody trying to know more of him. I'm talking about him by himself. Just the Most High. Read.
Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the Salakia. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass.
That's it, man. You see, it says we're going to be so numerable as the sand of the sea and the stars in the sky. It tells us also, man. It's going to come to pass. That's the future. But Hosea is telling us what?
That in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
There it is, man. It was said that we are not the Most High's people. Most of you went to church. If you went to church, you were taught what? You were Gentile. You're a Gentile, you've been grafted in. Don't know who you've been grafted in among. You got to run around the church like a chicken with his head cut off, speaking in tongues. They teach you how to speak in tongues. You sit there and watch somebody speak in tongues. We very intelligent people. We're going to learn how to do what they doing. Duplicating that, but it's not really real. You ain't supposed to speak in tongues unless somebody interpreted what you're saying. But they're not interpreting nothing. You know what I mean? They ain't interpreting what you're speaking in tongues, the tongues that they speaking now. And you're not under the law, you under grace. Who grace for? Wisdom of Solomon 4:15. Let's prove who grace is for. This for anybody that go to church. Y'all say y'all under grace, so see if the grace is really for you concerning what the Bible says. This is probably why they took the Bible out. There's too much information right here, and it's straightforward, and without a shadow of doubt. You ain't got to try to figure all this out. This is pretty much straightforward. The Apocrypha, you read that Apocrypha, straightforward. What is that?
Wisdom of Solomon 4:15. This the people saw and understood it not.
We're looking at who that grace is for.
Neither laid they up this in their mind.
They ain't laid this up in their mind. What?
That his grace and mercy is with his saints.
His grace and mercy is with his saints, man. His grace and mercy is with his saints. So if grace is with the saints, then who are the saints? Psalm 148:14. This defines the saints. And knowing who the saints are, and his grace and mercy with his saints, then if you're not of who the definition of the saints are, you ain't got no grace. You don't have no grace. Read it.
Psalms 148:14. He also exalts the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
That defines who the saints are. Who the saints?
Even of the children of Israel.
Even of the children of Israel. Who are we? Read.
A people near unto him.
Are people near unto the Most High. So the saints are the children of Israel, and we are a people near unto the Most High. What does it say?
Praise ye the Most High.
That's right. Praise the Most High.
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 Sham.
Basham.
Mashiach.
Hamashiach.
YAHAWASHI.
YAHAWASHI.
Forever.
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 And ever.
And ever.
Come.
Come.
Right, man. David said, praise the Most High, man. You go to 149. That's all they doing all through there, praising the Most High, man. What you gotta do? Here's an example. Say David was a man after the Most High's own mind, own heart, own mind, which should fulfill all His will. So that's what you're doing right there. You're fulfilling His will. You see what we just read in the kingdom? What it say? And what was in 2nd Ezra 2? He said it was more exalted.
Second Esdras 2 and you want 43?
Yeah.
43.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads, he set crowns and was more exalted.
There you go right there, man. Was more exalted, man. I mean, MASHAYACH got to be more exalted. The Most High is more exalted. You hear David saying it all the time, man. Praise the Most High, man. Can't praise him enough. Read. No, that's all I want. So you see, the grace and mercy to his saints. The saints are the 12 tribes of Israel, point blank. Without a shadow of a doubt, man. The 12 tribes of Israel. So yeah, let's we getting ready to have our second feast day. But you see, we gotta be prepared to get out of here, man. To be part of the remnant that was a frightened that we read about in Revelation 11 and verse 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000. Complete number of men gonna be killed. And the remnant, that's what we're talking about, was affrighted, gonna be scared, and gave glory to the most high power of heaven. That's just where it is, yo. So now that we know that we're working to be one part of that remnant, that 1/3, you know, and many other names, like I said, you know, earlier, how he identified us, then we gotta look at what we gotta do, man. That's why it's gonna be, you know, get Jeremiah 30, man. Jeremiah 30. We got to be able to work our way around all this. And it's not hard because he says the Most High's commandment is not hard to do. It's just, we got to look at how we have to stop offending him so it can work for us, man. Look at, read verse Jeremiah, start at 30:5.
Jeremiah 30:5. For thus saith the Most High, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
Remember, the devil know he got a short time coming out of much wrath. So Jeremiah prophesying about this. Read.
Verse 6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child.
You say, actually now, is a man having a baby? Travail with child, meaning having those same contractions, that those birth pains, you know, that a woman have, and them contractions having a baby? Read.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail.
It's a woman having contractions, having a baby, man. A man holding his loins, like a man having a baby, but a man don't have a baby. But he's giving a comparison of a woman when she had those contractions before she had a baby. Read. They're very painful, from what I understand. Read.
And all faces are turned into paleness.
All faces are turned into paleness. It's a question mark. And all faces are turned into paleness, right? Meaning changing, you know, wondering what's going on, you know, feeling it. Read.
Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great.
That day is great, man. Read.
So that none is like it.
None is like this day. Read.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
The time of what?
Jacob's trouble.
The time of Jacob's trouble, y'all. We read about. We already read what they say. The devil know we got a short time coming out, much wrath on those that keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. This is a day of, in the time of Jacob's trouble. Read.
But he shall be saved out of it.
We already read it. We read it. In Revelation, we just read it. That remnant gonna be affrighted, but gave glory unto the Most High. Con? Yeah, man. You're gonna be saved out of it. Read.
Verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Most High of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
He's gonna break his yoke from off our necks, man. Read.
And will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Yeah, these other nations, man, they're never gonna serve themselves of us, man, anymore. Read.
Verse 9. But they shall serve the Most High their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Verse 10. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Most High. Neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall rest, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
That's right, man. All praise to the Most High. He said, ain't nobody gonna make us afraid. He said, he's gonna save us from afar, and our seed in the land of our captivity. and Jacob shall return. We're going to return and shall be in rest, man. Keep this in mind. And be quiet. Gonna be quiet. And none shall make him afraid. Straight up, man. Don't that sound great? Sound good. That sound great to me, man. Because look at 2 Ezra 2 and 26. Read that. 2 Ezra 2 and 26. Listen at this. He said, hey, he's gonna save us. And some are not gonna have to go through Jacob's trouble as others are, because some of you still gonna offend the Most High. Some of you gonna have to go through. He gonna have to, he get our attention. He gonna get our attention for real. It's written, so now he gonna get our attention. But some not gonna have to go through that. That's why if you follow the proper instructions, you can follow what it is, and hopefully we can be right here, right?
2 Ezra 2:26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish.
See that? The servants. Who the servants? Isaiah 44 and 21. He said, as for the servants whom the Most High gave to our captors, he said, shall not one of them perish. So who the servants? Read up.
Isaiah 44 and 21. Remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant.
See? So we are the servants of the Most High, who is talking only to the Israelites here. What did it say? Go back to where you at. 2 Ezra 2:26.
2 Ezra 2:26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish.
See that? He said, shall not one of them perish. Oh, that's remnant. Even though, remember, the devil come out with wrath on the remnant that keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testament of MASHAYACH. But he's telling you here that of the servants who are the Israelites, whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish. What did he say? For he what?
For I will require them from among thy number.
Yeah, he's going to require that remnant from among their number. Read.
Be not weary.
Don't be worried. Read.
For when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh.
We just read about Jacob's trouble, right? Jacob's trouble, when he said he's going to deliver us, he's going to save us out of it. So we say, hey, when the time of what comes?
For when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Others shall weep and be sorrowful, read.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Thou shalt be merry and have abundance, man. Gonna be merry and have abundance. Obadiah 17. Let's read about how it's a little bit of abundance we're gonna have. You know. Gonna be merry and have abundance, read.
Obadiah 17. But upon Mount Zion.
That's we define Zion in Isaiah 51:16 earlier. Zion, my people, read.
Shall be delivered.
What are you talking about? And we talking about being delivered. Are we talking delivered? What's the difference between delivered and saved? We're gonna be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. I don't know if we ain't go that far, I don't think. Gonna be deliverance. Read.
And there shall be holiness.
Shall be holiness, man. The holy is keeping of the commandments of the Most High and the laws of the Most High, right?
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Who's he talking about? Say the house of Jacob shall possess their possession. Who's he talking about? Verse 1. Who's he talking about?
Obadiah 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Most High power concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom. You know, indigenous so-called white people. Okay? So it says, verse 17, we're going to own all their possessions. So now it says, read 2 Ezra 2 and 27 again.
2 Ezra 2:27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh,
When Jacob's troubles come, read.
others shall weep and be sorrowful.
The others that ain't really looking at praising the Most High, ain't looking at having a relationship with the Most High, really not knowing him by himself and who he is and the things that we need to know to get out of this captivity that we in, scattered among all these nations. He's the only one that we clearly defined tonight. He's the only one gonna bring us out. Con? Yeah, man. MASHAYACH don't even know when it's gonna happen. He can't tell himself get up and come and judge and make war. He said the only one that knows the Most High. Go ahead. Others gonna weep and be sorrowful. Read.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
The remnant gonna be merry and have abundance, man. This where we going. That's reparations right there. Is that why America, Israel, and Argentina don't want to give us reparations as a people? They don't know this, do they? They don't know nothing about this. Whoever said this? Obadiah 8:17. Whoever went to Obadiah 17 said, oh no, we don't own all their possessions. Scripture said the wicked are ransom for the righteous. All that's there, man. Read.
The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Most High.
Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
What you gonna do with him? How you gonna stop this? He said, he shall envy thee and shall not be able to do anything, nothing against thee, said the Most High. That's why it's important to be in tune with him. He the one saying, ready?
My hands shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see damnation.
Hear that? He said his hands gonna cover those of us that are that remnant. Because it gotta be that remnant, because we just read about the remnant. When he said, come up here, and them chariots coming to get the remnant. They're gonna be a fight, but they're gonna give glory to the Most High. So I'm giving you a head start of what we need to be doing before to be able to get there. So when you get there, you're gonna try and say, well, I ain't praising God to say that. You holding back, he gonna hold back on you. All you that want to hold back, he said, hey, why should he be glorified? Why should he be uplifting you? Why should he do what you want him to do and you not doing what he wants you to do? This is a simple thing. This ain't hard. This is healing medicine. When we sick, as a nation, we sick. These are healing medicines, straight up. All praise to the Most High. For real. Go ahead. He said, verse 29.
My hands shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see damnation.
See, he said his hand gonna cover us, so that our children will not see damnation, man. Read.
Be joyful, O thou mother, with thy children, for I will deliver thee, saith the Most High.
So mothers with children that's in the spirit of the Most High, bowling with the commandments and teaching their children. He said, be joyful, man. Be joyful. Don't be sad. Don't be sad, because you dealing with your children, you teaching them the right way. He said, be joyful. He said, be joyful. O thou mother with thy children, for I will deliver thee. Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
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 Man, come on. Now we're telling you in verse 31. Look what he said.
Remember thy children that sleep, for I shall bring them out of the sides of the earth.
Here we right here in the sides of the earth, man. Read.
And show mercy unto them.
They're going to show what?
And show mercy unto them.
They're going to show mercy. Keep this in mind. He's going to show mercy on us. Remember he said that we're going to have rest and be quiet and none shall make us afraid. Now he said you're going to have what?
And show mercy unto them.
He's going to show mercy unto them. Read.
For I am merciful, saith the Most High Power Almighty.
That's right, man. He said he is merciful, said the Most High Power Almighty. Read.
Embrace thy children until I come and show mercy unto them. For my wells run over, and my grace shall not fail.
Now, grace is getting something that you don't deserve to get. Mercy is not getting something you do deserve to get, right? You'll have mercy on Jacob, right? So let's look at that. Because we done read where he said that he gonna save us from a fire and our seed from the land of our captivity. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest, right? And be quiet. And none shall make us afraid. So Isaiah 14:1. And we just about finished. Isaiah 14:1.
Isaiah 14:1. For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
So you're going to have mercy on Jacob. He never say you're going to have mercy on anybody else, man. Show me that scripture. Where he say, in just the end times, he said we have mercy, which is not getting something we do deserve to get as Israelites. You have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. We the Israelites, read.
And set them in their own land.
This the Most High going to do this. Not no man, but this the Most High. He going to set us in our own land, read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
These other nations going to be joined with us.
And
but we gotta deal with something. Because we never finish it. I said we're going to finish it. We're going to finish it. Jeremiah 12:16-17. Because we went over it last night. We didn't finish it. We're going to finish it tonight. These strangers are going to be joined with us. These ones are going to be joined with us. These other nations, these ones are going to be joined with us. Read.
Jeremiah 12:16.
These are ones going to be joined with us. Read.
And it shall come to pass, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people, to swear by my name, the Most High liveth, as they taught my people to swear by B-A-A-L.
They taught us clearly, to this day, man, we still justify calling on L-O-R-D. You know? And that's B-A-A-L. Any Bible dictionary, any dictionary, point blank. When you look up B-A-A-L, it means L-O-R-D, first and foremost. M-A-S-T-E-R, and even what you women call your man. H-U-S-B-A-N-D. Come on, man. They got us all twisted, man. Read.
Then shall they be built in the midst of my people.
But it said what? What it said in the kingdom? Strangers, what?
it says, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
That's these other nations going to be joined with us. It said then what?
Then
Salakia.
shall they be built in the midst of my people.
That's them strangers will be joined unto us in the midst of the Most High's people who are the 12 tribes of Israel. That remnant that we're talking about. Go ahead. You.
Verse 17.
Con.
But if they will not obey,
But if they don't want to obey, and doing what? Being diligently learning the ways that we're teaching, because nobody teaches this Bible. Nobody really know, the past, the present, the future like we do as Israelites. They don't want to obey. And diligently learning what we're teaching, read.
I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation.
That's what the Most High said. He said he will utterly pluck up and destroy that one person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. What do you say? That what?
I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation.
He'll utterly pluck up and destroy that nation. Who said it?
Saith the Most High.
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 You got to deal with the Most High on that. That's what the Most High said. Now, where you at? The stranger said what? This is the kingdom. So you're going to have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Read.
Isaiah 14:1. And the strangers shall be joined with them.
The strangers, other nations will be joined with us. Zechariah 8:20-23. The strangers will be joined with us. Read.
And they shall cleave to the house of
They're
Jacob.
going to be cleaving to us. They're going to be cleaving to us. Read.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
We're going to take these other nations that follow what it is that we're teaching, because you don't want nobody that's buck wild and all that. Y'all will be put to death. Our people, as Israelites, and you out there, you other nations that don't want to learn the ways that we're teaching. This ain't a hard thing, man. This ain't hard. It's just you got to be rebellious and evil. What's wrong with being righteous? That's my question. What's wrong with doing the right thing before the Most High? You gotta be wicked as ever, and evil as ever, not to want to be righteous before the Most High. Because everybody, all of us are before the Most High. There ain't nobody. Remember, his eyes 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and even the secret parts. So everything is being exposed to him. It's being recorded in the books, straight up, and the book's gonna be open. And you will. Our objective is that our names be written in the book of life, to be that immortality, that immortal body that he said he's gonna give us, that we read about in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, man. But these strangers will be joining us. They will cleave to the house of Jacob. So Zechariah 8:23.
Zechariah 8:23. Thus saith the Most High of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you.
We'll go with you, man. We're gonna hold on to our fringes, man. We're gonna go with you. We're gonna go with you. We're gonna be quiet. We're gonna go with you. It ain't gonna be like that. We gonna go with you. Go ahead.
For we have heard that the Most High is with you.
We know the Most High is with you. We know we heard that the Most High is with you. Right? That's why I said the strength gonna cleave to us. 10 men gonna take over one of us. You know, that's an Israelite. They said, we'll go with you, because we know that the Most High with you. Read on where you at.
Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Take these ones that's willing to learn what we're teaching. We're going to take them and bring them to their place. Read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids.
That's their salvation. But that's not really salvation. It's salvation being power, and authority. They're not going to have no power, and authority in the kingdom, in our kingdom. He's going to take them. They're going to take them. They're going to be servants and handmaids. Read. In a righteous kingdom. See, the people's mind, you've been programmed to think about this kingdom that you can't really even see beyond this kingdom. You can't even see the kingdom. We're in the kingdom right now. Go ahead.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
We're going to take them captives, who captives we were, man. Just like we came out of the Egyptian captivity, went into the wilderness, went into the land of Canaan, our land. He said, we're going to take them captives, who captives we were, in our land. Most likely going to place us in our land, and we're going to take the other nations and put them where they're supposed to be at. And they're going to be servants and handmaids in the kingdom. And what did it say?
It says, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
We're going to rule over our oppressors. Read.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
That's where we're going to get that rest. Remember, he said he's going to give us rest in Jeremiah 30. He said, and Jacob shall return, Jacob shall return in verse 10, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Right? So this one we get that rest. What did he say?
It says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest.
He's going to give us rest, y'all. Read.
From thy sorrow.
From our sorrow. Read.
And from thy fear.
From our fear. Read what did it say? Verse 10, therefore fear thou not. In Jeremiah 30th chapter, O my servant Jacob, said the Most High, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee. Most High gonna save us. From afar, like way over in this Western hemisphere, man. And thy seed, that's our children, from the land of their captivity. We scattered among all these nations. And Jacob shall return. We're going to return, that's what we read about. We return it. Most times they're going to have mercy on Jacob, but yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers going to be joined with us. They're going to be cleaving to us. And we know the Most High with you. And shall be in rest. When we're going to be in rest? When you read about it right here. God? Right here, man. And be quiet. And none shall make him afraid. Go ahead, read that verse again.
It says, Isaiah 14:3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
From our sorrow, man.
And from thy fear.
From our fear, man. No more being afraid of nothing. Read.
And from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
The hard bondage where we was made to serve, man. Read.
That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Take up this proverb against America. Read.
And say.
What we gonna say?
How have the oppressors ceased?
How has the oppressor ceased? Read.
The golden city ceased.
Golden city of America ceased. Read.
The Most High have broken the staff of the wicked.
Broke from the staff of the wicked, man. Job 9:24, last I read, said, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He who is a wicked cover the faces of the judges thereof, if not, when, who is he? It says, right? The only people that put them pictures in the Bible, as the Most High, MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, the 12 apostles, the people of the Most High, the children of Israel, until this day, man, perpetrating the fraud, man. That's it, man. Don't that sound good? Don't that feel good? I mean, come on, man. Revelation 21:4.
Revelation
Get Job 5:9.
21:4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
He gonna wipe. That's why I said we're gonna be afraid no more. He gonna be afraid no more. He gonna wipe away all the tears from our eyes, man. Most High will. Watch his eye on if we worthy to be able to be a part of this. Read.
And there shall be no more death.
No more what?
No more death.
That's we're gonna be immortal. Immortality. Come on.
Neither sorrow.
Neither sorrow. It's gonna be sad no more. So y'all, all y'all sad people and that don't have no faith, y'all go ahead and cry your tears out because ain't gonna be you ain't got no tear ducts in the kingdom if you make it. Go ahead.
Nor crying.
No crying, see? Ain't gonna cry no more. This is it. Read.
Neither shall there be any more pain.
No more pain. Don't that sound good to those that are in pain, that suffering? Ain't gonna be no more pain. That's why it's so worthy for us to be here. Read.
For the former things are passed away.
The former things that we're looking at right now are gonna be passed away. They don't exist no more. Period. Finished. Gonna be happiness, man. That's why it's gonna be joyful, man. Give me that. Where you at? Job 5:19.
Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
He's gonna deliver us in 6 troubles, read.
Yeah. In 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
In 7 there shall no evil touch us, read.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Famine gonna be on this earth, man. We can read about it. You know, famine is coming. Biden said famine is coming when he was in office. From famine, you know, as the food prices get higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, and the truck's not moving. Hey, famine gonna be on this earth, man. Better watch them semi trucks stop bringing that food. America finished, man. Go ahead.
And in war from the power of the sword.
No war's coming here. You know, we don't have time to go over it, but war's coming here. And they know it. The elite know that. You know? Read.
Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
That's what we want to be, man. We want to be all these positions that he's saying here will be hid from the tongue. You know, because more people die from the tongue than the sword, it says. I got to bring that up. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
He said, neither shall you be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Let you know destruction is coming. But he said, neither shall you be afraid of destruction when it cometh. That's why it's so important for us to have this spiritual understanding, to be tapped into the Most High, while MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, about some of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. Very important. Read.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
At destruction and famine, to laugh at destruction and famine. We're going to laugh, be laughing, be merry and happy. Don't you want to be there? I want to be there. Don't you want to be there? Come on. He said, destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Now, people are going to be able to do this, read.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Beasts are gonna be killing people. They're gonna be hungry too. They're gonna be eating people up, killing people. We ain't gonna be afraid of the beasts of the earth. They're gonna raise them beasts up, man. Those are spirits of the Most High. You know, teeth of wild beasts, that's spirits of the Most High. They're gonna be going crazy too. I mean, a lot of these lands is their land anyway. Read.
For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
See that? Animals, man. The beasts gonna be at peace with those that are that remnant. It's gotta be the remnant because we done read about the remnant on the chariots, right? Said, come up here. Come on, we done read about the remnant on the chariots. Read.
And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace.
That's right. Our tabernacle gonna be at peace. Most High Rata Zawan. Most High will, man. We keep working, you know, and enduring to the end. Keep doing what you got to do to get closer and closer to the Most High. While MASHAYACH, by SHAM, MASHAYACH. Read.
And thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin.
That's right, man. Read.
Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thine offspring as the grass of the earth.
That's right, man. Our seed gonna be great, and our offspring as the grass of the earth. Give me First Thessalonians 4:16. Meaning we're gonna be very plentiful in having children, man. He said one gonna bring forth 1,000, little one gonna bring forth a strong nation. Go ahead.
1 Thessalonians 4:16. For the Most High himself shall descend from heaven.
That's MASHAYACH.
Salakia. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. For Hamashiach, Salakia. For Hamashiach YAHAWASHI himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice
of the archangel.
with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach YAHAWASHI shall rise first.
So those that have died and understanding in the name of the Lord and Savior by SHAM, MASHAYACH, they're gonna rise first. Read.
Verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Like he said, come up hither. We're gonna be caught up together with them in the clouds. The clouds are the chairs when you read Psalms 104:3. And what? Go ahead.
To meet
MASHAYACH.
to meet Hamashiach YAHAWASHI in the air, and so shall we ever be with Hamashiach YAHAWASHI.
That's right, man. You say, so shall we ever be with MASHAYACH? We the children of Israel. That's who's going up on these chariots, man. What do you say next?
Verse 18. Wherefore comfort one another with these words.
That's right. Comfort one another with these words, man. That's why we got to look at this, man, and really come to grips with ourselves and doing what we need to do. Get one more. 2 Ezra 2:16.
Second Ezra 2:16. And those that be dead will I raise up again from their places and bring them out of their graves. For I have known my name in Israel.
You have known his name in Israel, man. We're going to raise them from the dead first, man. And we that are alive going to be caught up with them, man. To meet the Most High while MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI in the air, man. He said, comfort ye one another with these words, man. So that's our salvation, man. That's us getting up out of here, man. Straight up. All we gotta do is just lock into the Most High. First John 5:3 said what? For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. What it said in St. John 14:15. If you love me, or MASHAYACH said, keep my commandments. It's not going nowhere. Learn the commandments, the moral laws, the civil laws, the dietary laws, the ceremonial laws. You know, you can go on my page, man. Preach out while my God, type in, going over the laws. Go over them laws, man. Review them laws, like we reviewing everything else, man, about people. Go over the Most High's laws, man. Learn about the Most High. Most High, Most High, Most High. I know that's one. The attributes of the Most High. That's another one that you can learn about him, man. Make him feel great about himself, that you know you care about him, man. Show him that you care about him, man. Praise the Most High, man. Get that before we leave up here. Ecclesiasticus 43. Very important that we see this, man. While y'all might, you know, and I care less, and y'all laughing at us, praising the Most High. See what the Most High gonna laugh at you. Got something for you. We keep going on and on and on and on about that. Come on, dog. Read that, dog.
Ecclesiasticus 43:29. The Most High is terrible.
Most High is what?
The Most High is terrible.
Most High is terrible. He's terrible, read.
And very great.
He said very great. Read.
And marvelous.
And marvelous.
Is his power.
Is his power. That's the Most High. He's terrible. And what?
And marvelous is his power.
Marvelous in his power, read.
When ye glorify the Most High.
Glorify the Most High. What it say?
Exalt him as much as ye can.
He said exalt the Most High as much as you can, man. Much as you can. Read.
For even yet will he far exceed.
He said even yet will you far exceed, man. Read.
And when ye exalt him.
And when you exalt the Most High, read.
Put forth all your strength.
That's all your strength, man. You supposed to be loud. You supposed to be strong. He heard it. Man, everything written in the book. Y'all can play around if you want to. Everything written in the book. Oh, praise the Most High. Oh, praise the Most High. I ain't gonna do that. Okay. Then you gonna go to him and ask him for something. You gonna pray to him. Or you don't pray to him. You got everything. You don't need him. Me just said that too. And he mocked and laughed at him, man. Can you imagine the Most High in this place, on this throne, mocking and laughing at somebody, man? You think we mocking, we can bag on somebody when the Most High mocking and laughing at you? And we in this image, man, are you serious? That's why it says the fear of thee, the Father has living power, man. That's why it said when you exalt him, put forth all your strength. Read.
And be not weary.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, this word is healing. This word is healing, man. I couldn't breathe coming dealing with this here today, man. Last night too, when I finished, I was like jacked up. But I know one thing, this word is powerful, man. When you exalt the Most High, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. We gonna work to get no more pain and suffering and all the crying and all that stuff, man. But this word is powerful, man. It have healing qualities that y'all can't even understand unless you really in it, like spiritually know that it works, man. It really works, man. Take away everything. Just study. Just get in there and start studying. Then you say, well, why you studying? Why you dealing with that? Because it's healing for your mind, your soul, and your spirit, man. Gotta know how to study. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Topics, man. It's everything that we need is right here. Make you feel great, man. I feel good going over this, man. I'm feeling it. You know, I remember doing lessons that I'm finished and everybody talk about the world, man. I'll be just meditating on what it is that we just went over. That's what it's about, y'all. You're going to find out, okay, that world going to, James 4:4 said, your daughters and daughters this. Know you not that the prince of the world is enmity with the Most High, but you at war with the Most High. Anyone that's a friend of the Most High is the enemy of the Most High. Anyone that's a friend of the world, Salakia. Anyone that's a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. That's what we mostly deal with. Y'all better be talking about this, man. Better come back to here. Ain't no more important than this, man. Straight up. Con? Yeah, read.
For ye can never go far enough.
You can never go far enough, he said. In exalting him, man. Praising him. You can never go far enough. You better read the Psalms. David was a man of the Most High's mind, man. He was praising the Most High, man. You just said he gonna be in the kingdom. He gonna raise up the throne, the seat of David, man, for real. So here we are. That's our deliverance, man. That's our deliverance. Praising the Most High, man. So you say, those that, on this earth, he gonna be more exalted. Mashayacha gonna be more exalted. Most High gonna be more exalted. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter from all that we have brought out tonight. Read.
Fear the Most High.
Fear the Most High, yo. Remember what the remnant was on the chariots, what they were doing. First thing he said, what? They was scared. They was afraid. They was scared. And they did what? Gave glory to the Most High. So first thing he say, fear the Most High. Be afraid. I mean to be afraid, to be scared of him. Because he said, I'll melt you. And he gonna melt people. He coming with fire, yo. Ain't no floods happening on this earth like he did during the time of Noah. He coming with fire, man. You already see that fire? Y'all see some fire? Look at that war over there. Watch the missiles come down. Look at what happened when that fire hit the ground. And see see the people that's burned up. He gonna have another level, man. It's gonna be a galactic war and a tactical war on the ground. Yeah.
So is this considered the second Earth age, or are we still in the first Earth age?
What do you mean, Faz? The first and second Earth age? What you mean, Faz? This is like, because he destroyed everybody, but Noah, Shem.
Yeah, no, the flood was the first Earth age, and then are we in the second Earth age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember, he killed everybody but Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah and their wives, 8 people. Everybody come from those 8 people. That's why I say he's going to take 1 of the city, 2 of a family. Well, we get caught up in thinking that because we learn in these scriptures that we automatically went there. We going there, man. We ain't going nowhere. I always say, dare not make thyself one of the number. You know what I mean? Because, he said he's going to raise up some rocks to be his people. His ways, thoughts ain't his ways and thoughts are not our ways and thoughts. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's very important while we have these mortal bodies to really look at how we get closer to him, exalt him, because ain't no guarantee, no way, shape, or form, man. Many people I don't know, man, just lost their mind.
Too many people was proud.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right about that.
Shit.
That's what second? That's second Ezra 7. 8 and 50. I think 51. I think read that. Like you say, proud. They gonna be. Man,
Second Esdras 8 and 51. But understand, thou
50.
Oh, 50?
Yeah.
Second Esdras 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Why?
Because they have walked in great pride.
That's what you said, huh? Walked in great pride, man. They don't know how to humble themselves, man. Then they look at, you can't get no position as a prophet. They think they all that. You be all that, man. We ain't nothing as we ought to be, man. We know in part and prophesy in part. That's all, man. Don't nobody, Most High gave it to no one person, no one camp, no one church, no none of that, man. The part I have, I'm giving. That's it, man. I don't have the part that somebody else have. I don't have that. We limited. We know in part and prophesy in part, man. But we do have enough to be able to make it to the kingdom. He made sure we had enough to make it to the kingdom. He tampered with our Bible, but for what, I could see, we done went over, what we went over tonight. That's enough to make it to the kingdom. And people that come out with the Most High, man, and have a testimony of MASHAYACH who come in the volume of the book. You say you better learn of him. You're going to say, that's why he said, me going to say, MASHAYACH. We done many miracles in our name. We cast out demons in our name. It was impossible to work iniquity. I never knew you. We read about it in the Apocrypha. It said the Son of the Most High, Son of the man, Son of the Most High. Throughout both of these days that we've been teaching, man, he's right there in the Old Testament. You know him? In the Old Testament? He's right there. Word of the Most High. And they rolling by some on YAHAWASHI. This ain't something new because we learned it. No, They've been doing that, man. He's speaking when they open up the book, what they read from. The law and the prophets. That's all they had was the law and the prophets. So what he's saying is from the understanding of what they had to go by as the law and the prophets. Did he say it? That would be a sin for him to give you something that you can't really find that's right there in the Old Testament. When they read, he's giving understanding of the Old Testament. And he's right here in the Old Testament. Where you at?
I was at Ecclesiastes 12:13.
Right.
Ecclesiastes 12:13.
Mm-hmm.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. What did it say?
Fear the Most High.
So to be afraid and scared of the Most High. We ask people what's fear of the Most High, they don't know nothing about it. That's some of young people. Young people know, be afraid of them, be scared of them. But adults, y'all have no clue of fear of the Most High. Because y'all been praying, y'all brains been polluted. You ain't supposed to fear the Most High. The Most High is all love. Are you serious? You ain't even all love. Cop an attitude real quick, boy. You know, if they could do something to you, they'd try to do something to you. Especially about these religious people, man. Come on.
Come.
He said, fear the Most High. Be afraid or be scared of the Most High and what?
And keep his commandments.
And what?
And keep his
You
commandments.
want to make it to the kingdom, you got to do what?
Keep his commandments.
Why?
For this is the whole duty of
The
man.
whole duty of man. Listen what he say, read.
For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing.
Remember the eyes of the Most High 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and beholding all the secret things too. So he said, what about the Most High?
For the Most High shall bring every work into
He'll
judgment.
bring every work that we've done in these mortal bodies to judgment. That means you did right or you did wrong. Everything is straight up, man. Right or wrong. That's it. Life or death. Which one you choose? Right?
With every secret thing.
Every secret thing, because all that's being put in the books. Right?
Whether it be good
Whether it be good, right?
or whether it be
Or
evil.
whether it be evil, man. That's what it's all about. Whether it be good or evil. Keep the commandments of the Most High. Have faith in the MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. And keep rolling and endure to the end. And don't ever give up, man. Don't ever, 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 ever give up. You feel yourself being weak, hey, give a call, man. You know, keep you strong, man. Don't let nobody bring you down when you really, really important in this work, man. And you've done work. You're supposed to be, you know, at least some kind of ways, man, thought about for all the work that you've done, man. And just don't let nobody just take you off your path, man. That's all I can tell you, man. That's Most High will keep you going, man. I'm a prime example, man, you know, and I praise the Most High sincerely. I'm doing this, man. It's for real, for real, for real, for real. Because I know he brought me from wherever you can't even imagine. Many, many times, many, many times. You know, that's why I say, you know, even showing up out in here, man. Things happening. You know what I mean? That's invisible. But we bringing the truth in here, man. That's why them things go, it's moving things. Them things that I say, we moving stuff around. They moving around. Hey, what is this? They can't handle this, brother. It's real. It's real, man. With that, man, anybody have any questions, any comments? Now I say, come up now, Yahawah.
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 Come on, MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI.
Come MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI.
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 Yasharella.
Come Yasharella.
Yasharella.
Come Yasharella.
Yasharella.
Come Yasharella.
Yasharella.
Come Yasharella.
We out. The water for joining me. Give us a light. Kind. I was right. Oh, praise the Lord.
It's the most time.
Yeah. Get that meat back. Shalom, brothers and sisters.